good morning, Sunday morning. It's easy like Sunday morning. Now, I've got to start off with a moan. Start off the Sunday with a moan, right? Jay, right, our floor manager, Jay, is supposed to sweep the floor, right? And I've just had to say, what's all this? This is all still here from Jennifer Mill. Just anyway, that wasn't there when I hoovered earlier. Excuse me. Anyway, these excuses for these youngsters, they don't know, do they? Don't know anything. Anyway, we've got a fabulous day lined up for you today. Would you like to see le menu? Here is the menu coming up today, easy like Sunday morning. 8 o'clock, the summer sundress. We've got 9 o'clock, quilt-as-you-go. 10 o'clock, pack your bags, pack up your troubles in your old kit bag. And then at 11 o'clock, new World Tapestry. Now, 8 o'clock, I've got lovely Amanda here for returning Amanda, doing the summer sundress and pack your bags. And the quilt-as-you-go and the new World Tapestry, that's just me on my own. Now, we're very interactive. We want you to get in touch, and this is how you can get in touch. What you do is you go to our website, www.sewingquarter.com. You go straight to the website. Now, and then what you do is you click on watch, or you've already done that at the top. You click on there, you see watch today's show. You click on there, and then what you can do is if you just scroll down, you see that message to the studio. Once you've logged in, the little pink box will appear there, and you can just write your message there. Now, please keep the letters to a minimum because it runs out halfway through a message, and it always runs out at the most crucial point when somebody's explaining something. So that's on the web chat there. You can also email us, studio@sewingquarter.com, studio@sewingquarter.com. While we're on that page, just have a look there. Products from today's show, they're all the things I had yesterday. In a minute, all of those will disappear. All of those will disappear. Actually, there's lots of things on there I didn't have yesterday. That's interesting, isn't it? All those will disappear in a minute, and everything from today, like the bundles, the kits, the notions, everything I've got from today will appear there, and you can just pop them in your basket. Talk about popping them in your basket. If you scroll to the top of the page, you see there next to where you're watching me, once you've logged in, it will say click here to buy. And what you can do is you click on there, it goes into your basket, but then make sure you check out. We've got the facility where you just pay one postage packaging of £2.95 for the whole day, no matter how many times you check out. So if you see something lovely in Amanda's show now, then you can check it out. And then if you see something lovely later on, check that out as well. And at the end of the night, you only pay £2.95. You do have to be logged in. Haley's producer me today. Not producer Haley, production manager Haley. She's that producer today, so anything could go wrong today. Right, look at this gorgeous frock. Isn't it lovely? It's perfect for the summer, isn't it? Just throw it on and go, but you can look glamorous. You can dress it up, you can dress it down, you can style it up, and it's just got some lovely, lovely touches. Oh, there it is on the still. Now, what we've done is we've bundled up 4 lots of fabric for you. What you get is you get 3 meters. Oh, just waited to come to me. You get 3 meters of fabric. You get 3 meters of fabric, the thread, the buttons, and the interfacing. I'll show you the pattern in a minute because the pattern comes in 2 different sizes. But let me take you through the bundles first of all. Now, this one here is a denim. It's a cotton mix. It's 80% cotton, 20% polyester. That's indigo shadow, solid smooth denim fabric. So for £74.95, you get the fabric, you get the buttons, you get the thread, and you get the interfacing. And you get all of that for £74.95. I'm just going to run quickly through the bundles. Then what we'll do is we'll come back to them and go through them in more detail in a minute. Moving on to the next one. Now, this one is an Amy Butler fabric. I love this. This is the one we've already made the dress out. I haven't made it. Amanda's made it. This is lovely, isn't it? Really gorgeous print, that one. Lovely and summery. You get 3 meters of fabric. You get 6 buttons. You get the thread. You get up, and you get the interfacing all together for £49.95. Remember, that's an Amy Butler designer fabric, that one. Designer fabric. Then we move on to this one. Now, this one's called Casbah. We love this. I love this print. In fact, I think that's the one we're going to make. Yeah, that's the one Amanda's going to make the one from today's show out of. So you get 3 meters of fabric. You get 8 buttons in this one. 8 buttons, you get your thread, and you get your interfacing. It's Joel Jewelry Casbah in eucalyptus, 3 meters of fabric. Really, really lovely. I'll go through all of these in detail later on. And then last but not least, we've got Tropicana. Now, I'm not sure what colour this... it isn't green. I would have called that green, but I think they call it peony or poppy. We'll have a look in a minute. It's coming in now. You get 3 meters of it anyway. Oh, they haven't called it anything in the... Coral, there you go, coral. Why? Anyway, that's 3 meters that. You get the thread. You get your 6 buttons on that one. And you get your interfacing as well for £49.95. Now, the thing is, we're selling the pattern separately. So here's the pattern. Now, it comes in two sizeways. We have the 8 to 16, which is this one. And then we have the, is it 16 or 14? Oh, no, 16. That's there. That's that one, first one there. Oh, hang on. There, oh, that's the 16 to 24. That's that one. It's exactly the same pattern, just in two sizes. So it comes in 16 to 24. The pattern on its own is £8.45. That's the 16 to 24. And then the other one is the 8 to 16. Same price. There they go. £8.45, 8 to 16. So let's just have a look at the finished thing, and then I'll go over and say hello to Amanda. There's the dress that we're making. That's obviously in the Amy Butler fabric. Really, really lovely fabric. So,
morning.
Welcome back. Oh, it's so lovely to see you.
Thank you
and
for
she's
having me
not
back.
wearing such high heels today. Remember last time it was like this, wasn't it? So Amanda, what are we doing next? She's still got heels, but not quite so high. Right. Let's start. Welcome back, by the way. Welcome back.
Thank you
We've
for
got
having me.
lots and lots of fabulous feedback from your last show. Everybody loved you, so that's good. Where do we start? With the pattern.
Okay.
Is it easy?
It is. I would say it's for a beginner that is confident or wants a little bit more of a challenge, just because of the placket at the front.
Oh, okay, yes.
But yeah, it's straightforward.
So
Once
we're going
you get
beginner
through that,
into intermediate.
yeah, a confident beginner. There's got a couple of projects under the,
okay,
the belt.
brilliant,
I would say it's fine to go with. Lots of different options that you can go with as well, so you can really go sort of fun. Just because it sort of shows the 4 options on the front, you can mix and match them through, and the option of that lovely hat as well, which I really fancy making.
Exactly. Now, what I need to tell you is you can make A, B, and C out of the 3 meters we've given you. If you want to make D with the sleeves, you'll need a little more fabric, that's all. So you might not be able to make that one out of our bundle, but you might have fabric at home that you want to make a long sleeve dress out of. Also, this one here, you don't have to make it in the contrast, because that's the one you're about to do, isn't it?
That's right,
the contrast one, but it's not. We're not using contrast fabric. If you've got contrast fabric home, by all means do it in a different way. But we can show, and it's also got the sun hat as well. Now, if you made the size 12.
14.
Oh, 14.
I did the 14 on that one, yeah.
And you still had enough fabric left in the bundle to make the hat.
Yes, yeah.
So it's perfect, really. So you could make the hat as well if you wanted to. Make a complete outfit for the summer. Okay, so let's start.
Okay, so layout's all sort of given. I generally tend to sort of, when you've got different options, I tend to actually sort of circle which pattern pieces that I need, and then I can sort of tick them off and check them in. So that's what I did for when I was doing view C with the sleeves. So pattern piece 11 is for there. Obviously, it gives you all the different layouts for the different sizing. When I laid the pattern out, looked at the pattern of the fabric, because it's quite random. But when you start sort of picking things out, I pick a central line out, and I found, because the front pattern piece is quite a large pattern piece, so it's all in one. So it's not cut on the fold.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay.
Cut on the fold, but it's got
No, it's not cut on the folds.
Oh, it's not cut on the fold.
No, so what I did was sort of lay the fabric out, picked out sort of the strip that I wanted as my central panel, and cut this first, and then once I got that out, then I could then sort of like fold it in half and start cutting the other pieces out.
So why is that not cut on the fold then?
It's because of this
It's
placket.
The placket not set. It's not. It's not central. It's not a central.
No, it's because it's got a pleat going over it.
Okay. There you go. See, I'd have done that wrong straight away. Normally, would you lay all of your pieces out to begin with to make sure they all fit onto your fabric?
Yes, yeah, just sort of have a little play around, just give the odd pin in place. And once you sort of, as I say, looking at the patterns and which sort of flower or sort of design that you want to sort of pick up as your central piece, then go for it.
And also, because you've cut this one out with the fabric out, not folded, and then the rest will be done when it's folded. It's best to get that one. And as you say, place it. So, because if you've got a pattern that's going up and down, you want kind of to centralise one of those. You don't. If there's a distinct zigzag, you don't want it kind of going down off centre.
Just off centre,
you see it. So that's really, really good to set that up. Okay, then. So they're the panel pieces that we all cut out. Pattern pieces that we all cut out.
Yep.
Then Is the construction quite easy?
It is. All the instructions are sort of laid out really simple through.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Taking it upside. So it's just taking you through sort of reinforcing the little area. So I've prepared the front.
Oh, do you do the placket first then?
Do the placket first.
I don't know if you noticed on the actual dress, there's a really kind of lovely placket shirt front with the button details down the front before it goes to the collar. You can just see it there. It's got, oh, there we go. We can have a look at it live. You can see the placket there going down the front. Now, you could almost, if you wanted to, do the placket in a
contrast colour.
A contrast colour, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Because that's a lovely detail there.
Okay, so I've actually sort of constructed the first bit to sort of show how it actually sort of goes together. But then I did a sample as well, just to sort of talk everybody through. If there were a little bit.
If you look just there, there's a lovely little tab at the bottom. It's not just a straightforward placket there. It's got a little tab on the front as well. Now, do you need to open those to put the dress on and off? I suppose you do, don't you? So it needs to be a working placket. Yeah,
I've tried it on, and just literally you can leave the.
Surprised you're not wearing it.
The first couple of buttons you can leave.
Oh, okay.
And then obviously my head's not that big that I can get that in and out.
Now, you're the queen of pattern matching, aren't you?
Well, I try.
So now, you see, because at the front there, this is perfectly pattern matched. This side here, look, as you can see, down there, perfectly pattern matched. So you're going to show us how to do a placket away from the frock, because you've obviously already started putting those on.
Just to sort of say just so people aren't intimidated by it at all. So you've got, when you cut out your placket pieces, you've got two pieces, okay?
Yes.
That you cut out. On the pattern piece itself, which I've obviously put somewhere safe.
Oh,
it might be. It's fine. It might be already in the packet.
What's yours for the actual pattern piece?
Yeah. What it is I've actually then marked on with carbon. It's got the little lines of where you need to cut the one piece off. Okay, so they actually mirror each other.
Yeah.
So you cut off, and that is for the left-hand placket on there.
Oh, Jill, went to see Amanda after her last show. What a lovely lady. I'll see her on Wednesday. What a great show. That's Jill in Staffordshire.
Yes, she did come over.
She went to see you?
Yeah, she came over. Yeah.
Okay, so the shorter one is the underneath placket.
That's right.
And then the longer one
is with the
point
tab
on the end. Okay, yes.
Through there. So the pattern asks you then to slice that through. You then fold in the unnotched side, which is the bit that's going to sort of turn underneath.
Yeah, on the inside.
Yeah. So a little tip that I tend to sort of do is actually just baste in the actual crease line of the 5/8.
Right.
So I just baste that in so I know that I'm there. And then that literally is then attached onto the front side. It's then folded in half. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which then
folds over.
Yeah, that will sort of come over, and then that folds in.
Oh, and then that's your tucky under bit.
Tucks under.
Now, did you machine stitch that down then, or did you hand stitch that down?
I machine stitched it. Hand stitching sometimes is a bit of a dirty word.
But also, I think a dress like this, during the summer, you're going to wear it one day, put it in the washing machine, want to wear it the next day maybe or something.
Yeah.
And if it's hand stitched, sometimes they're in the machine, they're hanging, in the machine, they're hanging, and all that. I think something like that, like on a shirt, you'd never hand stitch a shirt.
The pattern does sort of say to slip stitch that underpiece and then top stitch, but I just went for it.
With top stitched all down. Okay.
Yep.
So what happens at the end there?
Okay, so at the moment it sort of like looks as though there's this little area.
Yes.
So on the pattern where you've got the square cut out.
Yeah.
It looks as though I've used this pattern 3,000 times.
You made yourself a couple while you've been at it.
You've got sort of the little dots and circles where it's sort of saying to the pleats, and you've got these larger circles, and it's there that you need to reinforce because we're going to actually clip into it.
Oh, okay.
So again, on the back piece, I just put a bit of carbon paper underneath and just marked in where the pleat line was and where the circles were going to be.
And they're all those marks are on your patterns,
on the pattern,
aren't they? So you're easy enough to trace it through.
So just traced it through and then just reinforced it, and then you just do that little diagonal cut into
the corner.
up to the stitch line. Okay, and then that just enables the fabric to fold back.
Of course.
Okay.
Oh, and that's going to get sandwiched in there.
Yeah.
Later
so
on, I was worried about the raw edges.
Yeah,
but
no, that all gets sandwiched in.
Sorry,
yeah.
I've jumped a step ahead.
Not at all.
That bit yet.
Okay, so the right-hand side of the placket, you then reinforce again.
When you say reinforce, it's just a row of stitches.
Just a row of stitches, just literally sort of a couple of centimetres, an inch.
And this has got your iron-on interfacing on it as well, hasn't it?
Yeah, this has got the iron-on interfacing, which comes in the kit as well. And then, so you go along the two outer dots, which are on the pattern piece.
Yeah.
And again, you just snip into that area, but not through your stitching.
Of course.
And again, it's got these stitch marks. Now, the first one that I sort of put together, I sort of was like, okay, you just have to be careful with your seam allowances. So what I did
Here we
for
go.
this
I was
one...
going to say, that bit you have to trace through. Haley's going, don't forget you've got the pencil. Now you can use one of our retractable pencils to mark this up. Okay,
so what I did was that you've got this area, which is going to form your actual point.
Yes.
And this is the central of your point.
Yeah.
So if you draw through, which gives you, it is actually exactly your 5/8, your 1.5 centimetres.
Yes.
Give yourself a line through that point. And then on the pattern piece, it has this stitched line, which again, when you measure it, is the 5/8. But then I then sort of took it through, so you've got that actual point. It just takes the guesswork out of it.
When you're stitching it?
Yeah. Because sometimes if you just go over one sort of like stitch, little extra.
Oh yes, it could ruin the whole shape.
Just throw the whole piece out.
Okay, what's that line you just drew?
And then I just literally take that line across through there, just to make sure that it is all square.
Yes.
Okay, so on that one, so that is going to be your stitch line when you take that through.
Okay, before we stitch, let me just show you this pencil. It's a retractable pencil. It comes with 6 threads. This is the lead threads. This is the green one. It comes in all different colours. You can go on the website to have a look at the different colours. Literally, it's just like literally, it's just like your old-fashioned retractable pencil. Just press the end, and you see the lead comes out there. This button that you're pressing here is actually a rubber, but it also, if it doesn't rub off, you can also just get a damp cloth, and that takes off. It's absolutely brilliant. You get your six refills. But we also sell refills on the website as well. Right, hang on a sec, she's racing ahead without me.
So I was going to say, while you was explaining that, if I sort of stitch this in, I can then show how that will turn. So you come up through. A little bit of back stitch. So when we're then going to turn, if we cut away our seam allowance, and then I just sort of take out that point, again, because when it turns through, it's going to be quite thick. And then you've got your cut-through lines. Again, just going to take that little bit through there, take it down to about 1/4 inch.
They're the little scissors, the Fiskars Easy Action soft grip scissors that Amanda's using there. And they've got a lock on them as well, look, they're perfect.
And then we can turn the point through.
Oh, you did that with that? My dobber's gone. Oh, someone's taken my dobber. Do you need to borrow it, Jay?
Okay, you can use a pin just to sort of pull that area through if you haven't got your dobber.
Right, hang on, I just need to see that close to what you're doing there, because I went like that and everyone was wrong. You have to be careful when you're doing this, don't you? Literally, it's the same trick that Janice does, but she puts a stitch in. You're not catching the stitches with it, you're just catching the fabric with it, aren't you?
Just to ease it through.
But please be careful while you're doing that.
So you've got your point. And there we go. And so then you've got a nice, once that's pressed through, a nice shape, and it's not a bulky point either.
No. There's no message arrived, Hayley.
Okay.
Oh, I've got one from Anne. Good morning, John and Amanda. Looking forward to watching you because you're always full of tips, Amanda.
We always like our top tips.
Don't we? And another one from Sandra. Good morning. Sun has disappeared, but John and Amanda are here to bring sunshine into our lives. That's Sandra in Gloucestershire. Well, actually, I've got Sandra in Monmouthshire and Sandra in Gloucestershire, but it's the same person, is it? Oh, got another one. Oh, Ivana, you're popular. Yeah. Oh, it's our song. It's our song. Hang on. No.
No?
I don't know. I think Sonia's got a funny computer because hers never come through, do they? What does our song say? Good morning to you both. Looking forward to another great show. Thanks, Son.
Morning.
Right.
Okay.
And then you just
when
attach
you've got that, yeah, that's then actually sort of stitched onto the right-hand side of the shirt, and then that's flipped over into position, and then you've got, again, the 5/8 that gets tucked in.
Would you have pressed that 5/8 down like you did the other one?
Yes, pressed it all into place.
Okay. So that's got you to the stage that we're at.
We are now.
So I can get rid of that and that.
Yep. Okay, so then you've then got to the little pleat. So you've got these areas that just come across the top, and we can just baste those into place.
When you baste, do you machine baste or do you hand
Wash your mouth out. Oh. Machine based.
All right. Don't start shouting at me already.
So machine basting is the longest stitch that it'll go to, and then just turn the thread tension down.
Why do you turn the thread tension down?
Just because then it'll allow the stitches are a lot softer and looser when they're actually in, and so they'll pull out.
Pull out easier.
Yeah. Okay, so if I just put a little pin into there.
So you just, on the front of the dress, at the bottom of the placket, there's a little pleat. Oh, you can't see it on that picture there. There's a little pleat at the bottom of the placket just to give the extra... You can hardly see it. There's just a little pleat underneath the placket there just to give you the extra fullness.
Just gives you a little bit of room for the lemon drizzle cake.
Yes. Oh, now. Is he watching yet?
He should be.
Well, wait. Message in, and we've had the most lovely lemon drizzle cake present today after me going on and on and on last time Amanda was in, from her business partner who's going to come and do a screen test, but he says he hasn't got a face for telly. He's got a face for radio.
So he says. So.
I'm going to ignore that. Listen, it didn't stop me. You're supposed to disagree though, Amanda. What are you doing now?
Right, I'm going to just top stitch these because I haven't actually put these in.
Down the placket,
I'm just going to sort of top stitch these into place, and then we can the placket will all be into place through.
Yes, you have to make sure you put your tension and your stitch back to where it was then.
Okay, and we're away. So I'm just lining up the edge of my presser foot with the seam. I've just put my needle position across to its furthest position, so I shall get about 1/4 inch top stitch seam.
Remember, you get the thread, you get the fabric all in the bundle for $49.95. 3 meters of the fabric, the interfacing, the buttons, and the thread for $49.95. There you go. There's the bundle. There's the Casbah Joel Jimmy. That's the most popular at the moment, is it? Yes. Stop banging your microphone, Hayley. She hasn't got a drink up there, has she? Oh, she's got a sippy cup. There's a rule that they're not allowed any drinks or anything upstairs. And Hayley's the boss. First day she was producing, knocked a milkshake all over the computer and everything.
Hence the rule came in. Okay, and the same on the right.
She's saying rules are there to be broken until we break them, and then she tells us off. So you're just top stitching all the way down both sides, both sides of both sides.
That's right.
So you're creating this really. You're just creating the front of a shirt front.
Yeah. Like you say, it would be quite good fun to sort of put a contrast through. You could do the collar as well as a contrast if you wanted to. So.
Yeah. Because you've got the interfacing in there, there's less likely of it puckering or catching up because it's nice and sturdy underneath. It's stabilised, the fabric's stabilised underneath. Why have you gone back to that, Hayley? Oh, sorry.
Okay, just wheel that through.
Loads of messages coming through. I look a bit pale today, don't I? Pale with fat. Not...
You had a heavy night?
There you go, Anne May. I've got a message from Anne May. Good morning, John and Amanda. I'm really enjoying the show. Amanda, your instructions are clear and concise. Thank you from Anne May.
Thank you.
It's nice, isn't it? There's loads of messages coming through. Not yet. What you pressing the wrong button, Taylor.
Okay, so
no.
That's the top stitching in place.
Well, what's Brenda's message say? Oh dear. Brenda said, not oh dear, but you know, I can't remember that. Brenda says the pattern and the dress look like a dress that she made in the late 60s.
Really?
Don't know what they are. I don't know what they were.
I've got a bit of a 60s vibe going on this morning.
Right, so what's she doing next?
Okay, so I'm now going to actually sort of just top stitch sort of the front pieces together.
Above where the tab is.
That's right,
yes.
and it's just going to catch in all those raw edges so we don't see anything untoward. And if we lock stitch that as well.
Oh.
There we go. Land that back on there and lock stitch back into place.
Oh, Patricia wants to know, did you make the dress? Oh, I've got that one. Did you make the dress you're wearing?
I certainly did.
She makes all of them. Last time she gave me the dress that she finished at 3 o'clock that morning.
No, I did have this one last year.
It's one of your summer staples.
Yeah, we did.
Have you brought a change again this time?
I have, yes.
Yes. She's wearing a different frock in the 10 o'clock show. Oh, I might have to go and change my shirt then, mightn't I? I don't think I've ironed another one.
Yeah, we did a show like Cars in the Park, and it was sort of like a vintage sort of show, so I wanted to have a bit of a vibe, so I made this for it. But to sort of top it, I had some white knee-high sort of boots.
Oh, yes.
But Simon managed to sort of find them for me,
oh,
so
yeah,
I went to pick them up. Yeah.
Simon, who made the lemon drizzle cake, who's our business partner. Did he lend you his own then?
Well, no, we went to pick them up, but we think that it wasn't. They'd said that it was my shoe size, but it was definitely about 2 sizes bigger. I think they came from a drag queen.
Yeah, Simon. Not that I know Simon yet, you know. Okay. Simon's put, morning, John and Amanda. Looking good, babe. Thanks, Simon. Oh, you mean her? Can't wait to cut into your lemon drizzle. It's huge. It's like this.
I'm going to get first dibs on it while I finish.
Yes, exactly.
That'll be my breakfast. Okay, and then we can give that a little press.
Hayley says don't forget to take some up to them when you start chopping into it.
There we go. So if I can
Nora, I'm not going on holiday. Nora said have a lovely holiday. I'm not going till August. August the 14th I go.
Lovely. Where you off?
America.
Nice.
Go to San Diego, Laura Beach. Normally for a month, but I can't go for a month this year.
There we go. So that's the front placket. We press that into place now just to sort of give it a bit of a sharpen up.
I'll set the iron up for you.
Okay.
You have a wonderful holiday. I wonder where you think I'm going, Nora. And then what I'll do is while you're ironing it, I'm going to go over and recap on the...
That's great.
There you go, there's your iron.
Lovely, thank you so much.
Okay, so we'll start with the one we've already made, which is this lovely Amy Butler fabric here. Now remember, you do get 3 metres of the fabric. So you can make 2 of the 3, not 2, you can make 2 of the choices. You can't make 2 dresses out of it. You can make 2 of the choices out of it. You just can't do the one with long sleeves. You can do the others, but you can make the other dresses in a size up to 14 and make the hat as well with this fabric. You get the interfacing, you get the buttons, you get the thread, and you get 3 metres of the fabric. Remember, you get 3 metres of this fabric, £49.95. 3 metres. Look. $3 meters. It's loads. It's loads, look. The thing is, if you don't want to make this dress, you know, we're just suggesting we've got the pattern for sale, but 3 meters, you can make the same little dress that Amanda's wearing and have money left over, not money left over, fabric left over. You know what I mean? You could use for 3 meters for so many different things, can't you? There's the kit, $49.95. Okay, then the denim one. Now this one is a polyester, cotton polyester mix, this one. 80% cotton, 20% polyester. Lovely, gorgeous, soft feel. This will make it more swishy than this cotton. This is the cotton. Do you want me to do that one? Oh, now you know what Jay's going to go mad with. Jay, this isn't me. This isn't me. This is my producer telling me to do this because Jay has to come in and tidy up after I finish, you see. Look, drapes really beautifully this, doesn't it? Look how that... Well, I'm just doing this as a toga, but you know what I mean? It drapes really, really beautifully, that one, doesn't it? £74.95. Again, you get the thread, and you get the buttons, and you get the interfacing on that one. I'll just roll that one up there so Jay can tidy that one up. Yeah, it looks more than 3 meters, doesn't it? It's exactly the same as that. In fact, that fabric... Oh, no, I was going to say it might be a bit wider. Oh, I think that's a bit wider than the cotton. Anyway, Hayley will find out for us. Moving on to Casbah, the one that Amanda's making currently. I'm not going to waft this one out. Joel Dewberry, Casbah and Eucalyptus, $49.95. 3 meters of fabric, the thread, the buttons, and the interfacing. All for £49.95. There it is. That's the kit there, the still of the kit. And then last but not least, we've got Tropicana. This would make a beautiful one of those frocks, wouldn't it? I'm only going to open that one out that far. Oh, it's upside down. Tropicana. Tropicana it is. No, not Tropicana. Tropicana. No, we were told, because I was saying Tropicana when we first launched this fabric, and people emailed in and said they've got it wrong. Amy Butler, Camellia fabric. Oh, no, that's not Camellia fabric. That's the wrong fabric. That's the wrong graphics. They're the wrong graphics, yeah. See, it's just as well I'm on the ball this morning, isn't it? Yes, Tropicana. There you go. Tropicana fabric in the coral, 3 meters. But you also get the thread, you also get the buttons, you also get the interfacing. All of that together in that bundle for $49.95.
If the denim is slightly wider, you would be able to get the view D out of it, no problem.
Oh, yes,
it's only about 10 centimetres short.
Exactly. So if you...
On the largest size.
They're the patterns, right? The patterns come in 2 different sizes. It comes in 8 to 16. Oh, hang on. We don't know which one's going to come up first. 8 to 16, right? That's £8.45. And then the 16 to 24... will come at the bottom of your screen there. Now, if you get the denim look fabric here, you see, because the one we've made is that one. Oh. The one we made is that one. The one Amanda's making today is this one without the... So you can make all those out to 3 meters, but then you see the one in the middle here. If you buy the denim look fabric, there'll be enough to get the sleeves out of there as well. Brilliant. Oh, that, in fact, it's drawn like that. So that's excellent. And you can get the hat. You'll be able to get... You didn't want that pattern, please, did you? Right. So what are you doing without me being here?
Just running up, just actually constructing the dress so it'll start looking like a dress now. So I'm just putting the back onto it. And then I'll be able to start showing how to put the collar together and how easy that is. Yeah.
The denim's 150 wide. The other fabrics are the 104. They're 42 inches, so they're the 112, yeah. We don't need that, Tom, don't we? Is Jay coming in to tidy the desk? I'll be going back in a little while. So you're just sewing up the
shoulders and the sides, yeah.
They're quite straightforward. Are there notches so you can match?
There is notches, yeah.
Do you draw up your own patterns as well as using commercial patterns, or just use commercial?
We have done some pattern blocks for sort of skirts, and we're looking at doing the bodice ones to do dresses now. So yeah. Okay, last.
I like this Casbah. What you're seeing there is the Casbah fabric.
It's
get 3 meters of it as well.
Yeah, it is nice.
It's a nice one to work
colour,
with,
yeah.
Good quality.
Nice,
good quality. You've still got the dress pattern graphics in there. What you're seeing Amanda make are the Casbah bundle, where you get the 3 meters of fabric, the thread, the buttons, the interfacing. The dress itself takes 6 buttons. One of them, you get 8. On the denim, you get 8 buttons. Is that the only one you get 8 buttons with, Joe? Yeah.
Because then you've got the...
and 8 buttons with the Casbah one.
Because that's where you can get the long sleeve one on, because they've got the tabs on the side to roll back.
Oh, yes.
Shirt dresses are well on trend at the moment as well.
The what, sorry?
They're very on trend at the moment, shirt dresses.
Yes. Well, they're so easy. Well, I'm saying I don't wear them, but they must be so easy.
Comfortable,
to wear, to throw them on, whether you're on holiday, we go out for lunch or anything like that, really, aren't they?
Yeah. Okay. Obviously, we can then neaten off the seams.
Yes. Now, you'd use an overlocker at
I
home,
would use the overlocker,
She loves our overlocker. If you haven't got an overlocker, ours are out of stock at the moment. If you haven't got an overlocker...
Well, did we sell out then last time?
Yes, we did. You did really well. What would you do if you didn't have an overlock to finish your seams?
Okay, you could either, dependent on your machine, the simplest would be to do a zigzag along the seams. You could either do them together, trim them down and zigzag together, or do them separately. You could do pinking shears with a straight stitch over the top, a little straight stitch, or you could use an overcast as well.
If your machine's got it. You've got the overlocking kind of stitch on those machines.
Yeah. Or you could do French seams as well, if you wanted to.
Yeah.
A little bit of couture.
Yes.
So, there's the shape of our dress coming together.
Brilliant.
Okay. So we can start looking at the collar. Okay. So we've got the upper collar, and then we've got the collar stand.
Oh no, this is slightly because yesterday we did a collar like yours that you're wearing there on the dress. We didn't do one on a stand yesterday.
Okay. So one of the collar stands is interfaced along with one of the actual collar pieces.
Does it matter which one?
No.
Okay.
They're exactly the same. Okay, so it's just the one. And you start by sewing together the unnotched. So this bit where it goes around the actual neck edge, which is notched. So you sew down the 2 short sides and along the top collar edge.
To create the actual top collar.
Yeah. Okay.
There's the collar, lovely little, neat little collar. But it's on a stand, as you can see that, so you've got that lovely fold over as well. So I've just opened, on the mannequin, I've just opened a couple more of the buttons, just to give you a different look, you see. So you could button it right up, or you can have it slightly more open. Or what you could do is you've got a little vest top underneath, you could open it a little bit further and just see like a little Liberty bodice triangle of your vest top or your camisole underneath if you wanted to.
Liberty bodice.
Yes, I know, show me age now, and as I said it's because I trained in period costume, you see, so that's like, I have all these old, and I'm old, so those two things together. Right, okay, come with me very quickly, very, very quickly. This one is very, very, very limited. The one we've made the dress out of, very, very limited, that bundle. Okay, and Hayley's just checking, but she doesn't think we're going to get this fabric back in. So once it's gone, it's gone. So has all the fabric gone into the bundles, or is there any left if they want... Right, it's all gone into the bundle, so you can't buy this fabric by the ½ metre. So for today, if these sell out today, then you won't see that fabric again. Just to warn you, just to warn you. And you get the interfacing as well. $49.95. So just to warn you that that one is very, very limited. Right, okay, coming back. So hang on, what are you doing now?
Okay, so I'm now going to trim down my seam allowances down to about 1/4 of an inch.
Right.
And another sort of tip that I tend to sort of use, again, is personal preference. I know a lot of people on the corners tend to actually cut them off.
Yes.
Okay, I generally tend to leave my corners in.
Oh, okay.
Okay. A little bit when I do, like, when we make cushions and things like that.
Okay, so I'll just show this one here. No, a lot of people will cut this off straight across there like that. Just take the corner off. You don't take the corner off at all?
No, I don't. Same when we like making cushions, anything that's going to have a squarish corner. I tend to put my thumb in.
All right, now we need to see this. We need to see this.
I hope this works now.
Yeah.
Thumb in.
Yeah.
Use your finger to turn the one seam along itself and use the other to turn and create an actual corner.
Oh, yeah, Jennifer was doing this yesterday with hers.
And then push through and you will get a neater, stronger. The actual sides will actually support the actual point. So again, I'm going to just use my...
I suppose if you cut it all off, you cut in the fabric right down, if you are going to throw it through the washing machine loads and loads, there is a possibility that
it's going to be a little bit weaker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's just have a look at that. Very professional finish to it, you know.
Okay.
So you put your hand in. Let's just do this one again. Let's say you put your hand in.
So yeah, thumb in, turn the side over and create that corner.
Yeah.
Hold it with your forefinger and then turn through. And then give it a little bit of a roll.
Did you ever use the Derek the Dobber then?
Where was it? Ah, he did bring it through. Yeah, no, he did. I didn't realise it was through. Yeah. So, yeah, and then you can just squeeze that in. So, yeah.
Is the collar top stitched?
Yes. You don't have to, but I do like...
Oh, no, I like it. It keeps it neat.
Yeah.
Doesn't stop anything rolling and things, doesn't it?
That's a little bit better. Okay.
Brilliant.
So, again, another bit of a press. Thank you.
What's the matter? Okay. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Got issues, again, computer issues. Nothing to do with Amanda. Pardon? Is that a message? Send it through. Yeah, that's fine. It'll be... Oh, no, I've got Nora. You just sent me Nora. Oh, there you go. Age is just a feeling, John. You must only be in your early 30s. I'm 39 this year. Thank you very much. Question from Tracy, from Amanda. Do I sew the dress before I overlock, or can I sew it with the overlocker?
You could construct it with the overlocker. Because it's not a really fitted dress, then, yeah, you could actually just go straight down on your full...
Obviously, on the side seams, you couldn't do the placket with the overlocker, could you?
No. You'd be adding a bit too much bulk with the...
Thank you, Tracy, for your question.
But, yeah, all the side seams.
Okay.
Okay.
Send them through, Hayley, rather than reading them out. Okay. Sandra said, is the fabric available by the half metre today? Are the fabrics available by the pattern? No, you can buy the 3 metres of the bundle. The pattern is separate, but at the moment, none of those, or any of them on the website at the half metre. I know that the floral one on the dress isn't, because that everything... Oh, yes, she lives in Gloucestershire, but she has a Monmouth postcode. Very confusing, exactly. If you go to the website now, Sandra, you'll be able to see which fabrics are available. I know that one isn't. You know the one that I'm pointing, you can't see. The one that the dress is made out of already, that one's not available on the website because we put all of the fabric in the bundle. Okay, what Hayley's saying is if you leave it... Oh, that's risking it, though. If you leave it... I go and check now on the website to have a look. If the ones that aren't there, that one... if we don't sell out today, then what happens is the bundles get deconstructed and get put back into stock. So, but I think this floral one will sell out today. Yeah, if you just want a metre of it, you see. But just go to the website and check, Sandra, my love. Right, so let's see what's next.
Okay, so we're now going to put the collar stand onto the actual collar.
Right, so you've made the collar, the top bit, and you've top stitched around the edge now, and pressed it.
Yeah, okay. And then, again, it asks for, because you're going to be tucking a piece under, I actually just, again, based just 3/8 centimetre along, just so I've got a good even turning point to go inside.
Is that the point you're actually going to turn it where your line of stitches is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I generally tend to, although the seam allowance is 5/8, I tend to sort of give it just that extra, so it's going to cover the underneath.
Yes.
Okay. You've got markings on your pattern pieces, which I've put in as well, that will indicate where, and it should line up beautifully on there. And then you make
a sandwich.
A sandwich, just got creased in transit.
Go mind your fingers.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
Yvonne, morning both. Thrilled to see Amanda this morning. I went to a patchwork course and she was so patient and taught me so much. Lots of love from Yvonne in, I presume she's from Tamworth, not Tamworth.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Yeah, so it's Yvonne in West Midlands, yeah. Patient, she said. She said you were patient.
Patience of a saint.
And taught you so much, taught her so much.
I remember Yvonne. She's lovely. They're all lovely.
What are you doing now?
I'm just finding the centrepiece, the centre mark, just so I can get everything lined up. Yeah,
Lorraine, lovely dress pattern. My son is a musician and he'd love the shirt. Oh, this shirt. Yes, thank you, Lorraine. It's got guitars on it, this one. I've got one with little musical instruments on it. Oh, you're coming up close. I'll suck in then. Oh, you see the shoulder. That's all right then. Okay. Thank you, Lorraine, my love. Right, so you've centred up and you're just making a sandwich between the finished collar in the middle and then the two stands either side.
That's right. And then we will stitch all the way around. Pin.
Oh, I see. So you sandwich it and then carry on to the end of the... I see. That gives you the button wrap, doesn't it, almost at the top? Oh, don't talk about wraps. I'm hungry already, John. It's only 10 to 9. I even had my gluten-free toast this morning as well. Yeah, loads of butter. Well, it's butter made with olive oil.
Oh, I've not had anything yet.
Well, it's a great big lemon drizzle cake. Did you bring anything?
No.
Oh, if you want some gluten-free fruity toast, you help yourself in the kitchen.
Thank you.
£1 each.
Right, so we're then working through 5/8 seam allowance. On this.
What happened then?
I just want to bring back the top edge where I base it back.
Oh,
so
yes,
pull that back,
yes.
And then it gives you the good turning edge on it. There we go, and we're off.
And we're off. So now you're just stitching all the way round the sandwich line.
That's right. And just keeping a nice smooth line.
And when you get to this end, you'll want to turn that edge in again on that edge, won't you? Son, you always have lovely colourful shirts, John, to match your personality. You make our day sunny. Oh, you make our day sunny. Lovely. Thank you, our son. That's really sweet of you. How are we doing for time? Oh, we're all right. So, that'll be interesting. Have you warned Jay? Well, no, it's fine. It's absolutely fine because I can go over there and chat. Well, I'll be fine. I'm a professional. No, that's fine. There's an issue with the computer. We might have to be able to have a break. So I might have to go live from this show into the next one. Which will be fine, because I'm professional. It might be a mess for Jay. Jay will panic, because he doesn't stress panic. He doesn't stress, RJ. Much.
Okay, just forgot to...
So how long do you think, if you sat down to make this dress from beginning to end, how long do you think it would take? Well, how long would it take you, and how long would it take a normal person?
I did this in an afternoon, an afternoon, evening, so...
But were you going full pelt?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I sort of like bitted and bobbed through it. So, yeah, not very long, really.
So Dave's project, really, if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Right, so what you do
now?
now?
So, again, I'm now going to trim down to reduce the bulk. Again, some people will layer their seams down when they've got quite a thickness.
Yeah.
I think I'm a little bit of a lazy dressmaker sometimes.
Oh, are you?
I can be. We got a bin.
Yeah, this is the bin. They're the shears that Amanda's using.
There we go. And then that gets pulled down so it actually starts looking like a collar.
Yes.
Which is always a bonus.
Oh, we think it's fixed. We think it's fixed, that we will be having a break. That fabric irons so well, doesn't it?
Oh,
it
it's
really
lovely,
works well.
Yeah.
Remember, I've got quilt-as-you-go next hour. Most of them are limited, so you've got to be careful.
So again, even for beginners, it's an ideal fabric to use for beginners because it behaves so well working with cottons.
Is that a question just come through? Someone said, can they make the dress longer if they wanted to?
Yes, there's markings on the pattern which has got your lengthen and shorten lines as well.
Oh, okay. Because what you do is you don't just add on the bottom of the pattern, you split the pattern and you drop the pattern and then you graduate the lines of the side seams down.
Yeah. So I think most of the patterns are designed for sort of 5'6".
Not you then.
So...
and how, if the size 14 that you made, how much fabric do you have left over, roughly?
Right, because it's slightly narrower. So the front came out of most... I had probably a good... There was quite a wedge sort of down the sides from cutting out the back. Probably about a good half a metre.
Oh, so you could make, so you could make it a little bit longer.
Yeah.
And you could make the hat, but you could make it a little bit longer as well. Yeah.
I'm going to make that hat.
Desperate to the pattern's there. It comes in the two different sizes, 8 to 16 and 16 to 24. Oh, I'll move the glass that way. There you go. That's the I can't see what size that one is. They're the same, but that's the 16 to 8. No, the 16 to 24 is on the stand there, and the one that slipped down there. That's the 8 to 16, that one. £8.45.
Okay.
So now we've only got a couple of minutes left.
Right.
So you're just pinning that round to the front.
Yep. So again, matching the notches, matching the centre seams, shoulder seams, aim those towards, point those towards the back. And then the front collar stand goes in.
Now, there's just a bit of ease going on there.
Yeah, that's where you've got your notches and where you can match your notches through, and then you can ease that in. Just check that's going to line through. So when I put a collar on, I sometimes just ease, sort of like literally a couple of millimetre forward, and then it just gives you a little bit of turning.
Yes, because you need to be able to turn it round without it puckering or pleating at the corner, don't you?
And again, if you're in doubt, always just baste it. It's just so much easier to sort of take out long running stitches than trying to unpick your nice tight little stitches.
While you're just pinning that, should we just have a look at a picture of the 4 different bundles before the end of the show there? So we started off with the one that it's already made on the stand there. That's the, the graphics coming in now. You get the 3 meters of the fabric, the interfacing, the 6 buttons and the thread. That's called Camellia, I think, isn't it, that one? Very limited, that one though, very good. Amy Butler Camellia fabric in crush from the Violet range. You have to buy the pattern separately because you get 3 meters of fabric, the interfacing, the thread and the buttons. So that's that one gone. Then there's the next one. Which one's it going to next? There you go, the one that we've been making the one out of. That's the Casbah fabric, Joel Druby Casbah fabric in eucalyptus. You get 3 meters of the fabric. You get 1 meter, you get the 1 meter of the interfacing, you get the 8 buttons and you get the thread there for $49.95. Then you moved on to, I don't know which one we're going on to next. The denim one then, the denim one. Now the denim is much wider, it's 150 centimetres wide, and it's that lovely drapey fabric, 80% cotton, 20% polyester. 3 meters of it with the thread and the 8 buttons, that's £74.95. And then last but not least, we have the Tropicana. Just finding it for you now. The Tropicana bundle, where you get 3 meters of the Tropicana fabric. You get the interfacing, you get the buttons, and you get the thread. And then the patterns are separate, remember, $49.95. Oh, okay, we ran out of time. I didn't hear anything, any time set, sorry. We ran out of time, I'm afraid.
Not to worry.
So we're just stitching the collar on. You'll be back in an hour's time. We'll make a little rucksack. Yeah. In the meantime, she's going to eat lemon drizzle cake and finish this dress. It's me on my own coming up next with quilt-as-you-go. Go nowhere. See you in 3 minutes from now.
Follow us on Pinterest. Search for our Sewing Quarter page and follow us to discover sewing work we create and love. Did you know there are multiple ways you can contact us, even if it's just to ask a question? Our friendly team are always on standby. You can call our customer service team at 0800 112 4433, email us at help@sewingquarter.com, visit our Facebook page, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter @sewingquarter, and even message us through our website, and our presenters will answer your questions live on air.
So today we're going to be learning the prick stitch. Now the prick stitch is very similar to a back stitch, and they're basically very tiny stitches which are visible on the front of the fabric and very long stitches on the back. So first of all, you need to start with the needle at the wrong side of the fabric coming through to the front. And like I said, it's very similar to the back stitch where you're going to go backwards rather than forwards, and you want to make this stitch as tiny as possible, so taking a couple of strands from the fabric itself. And then the length of your prick stitch could be entirely up to you, so I'm going to make it quite a large one so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going through the fabric, and then I'm going to come back again, taking a couple of strands from the fabric to come down. You want to keep these as even as possible as you're going across the line. So there we have our prick stitch.
Join us on Wednesday the 7th of June when Lucy Brennan will take you through a quilting block masterclass with the fabulous Free Spirit Ghost range of fabric. Lucy will be demonstrating how to create the bear paw block. This traditional block is a quilter's favourite, as the design can be configured in many different ways to give a bold design to your quilting projects. Lucy will go through how to make the block with the beautiful Ghost range of fabric from designer Nell Watmore, who specialises in using natural elements in her fabric design. So, join Lucy Brennan on Wednesday the 7th of June at 9 AM for the bear paw block and wonderful fabrics, only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78.
crikey, Lucy's back already. I remember when she did last show, she wasn't right until June the 7th. Now, it felt like ages away, and then she's back. Now, I have to warn you that every time we bring quilt-as-you-go packages like this, it's not a kit, it's a lifestyle, really, but every time we bring these to you, they sell out like that. Absolutely sell out. I don't have as many as we normally have in a show like this. Normally we have a guest who then, well, Angie, well, you see this here, right? Angie made this one. This is one Angie made. They are fantastic, these quilt-as-you-go. What you've got is you get this. Let's put the graphics in for this to start with then. That's this one that we've got made already here. It's LCEQ 40. He said squinting at the packet. This is the mosaic magic, right, that Angie's made before, right? Now, this is £8.95. What you get in there is you get 6 blocks. Now, they're all joined together, and it is what it says on the tin, basically. In there, you get the wadding. Oh, actually, I wonder if you can... I don't know if you'll be able to see it through the... you'll be able to see that through the plastic cover there. Oh, yes, you can, there, you see. It's actually got the lines where you stitch on the fabric straight onto the wadding. You see, they're already drawn onto the wadding underneath there. So what you do is, I'm not going to open it, but what you do is you open it out, and it's a great big piece of wadding. You then cut each block with an inch seam allowance around the outside. You get your backing fabric, and you... now, I must tell you, I'll tell you in a minute. You must starch your fabric first. I'll do that in a second. What you do is you cut each block out with an inch round the outside. Then you, it's got, this has got glue on the back, you know, like a self-adhesive. So what you do is you cut your backing 17-inch square. You put your wadding on. I'm going to, I'd really like to have one to show you. So you've got your square like that, right? And then you get your fabric, which you've starched, and then you literally put the square onto the back of here, so you're mounting it already. This says this is your backing fabric. You put the square there, and then you turn it over and you press it with the iron. But don't press it down like this, because you're going to ruin the wadding, right? So what you do is you do steam. You steam it through. Actually, do you know what I'm going to do? To make it fair, I'm going to show you all the different kits. Before I start telling you how to do it, I'll show you how. Oh, blimey, there's less than 10 of this one left already. There's less than 10 of this one, the Quilt-as-you-Go Poly Batting Series. This is the Mosaic Magic. That's the pattern there. Okay, and then you can make other shapes from it here. So that's that one for £8.95. Very, very, very limited. Then we have this one, which is called the Rolling Stone. Again, now that's the pattern that you can be able to make there. No, well, that's not what Jay was bringing me. Jay was bringing me this one. He was bringing me that one. Right. Quilt-as-you-go, pre-printed batting. So basically, this is the Rolling Stone one. That's the Rolling Stone one there. So you can either do this pattern, but then there's that's it. But there's options. So you can do that, or that with that. I'll tell you about what fabrics you need. The finished one that's not this pattern, Joe, that's what you want. Oh, Jay's got no idea what you're talking about, Haley. Right, so that one's £8.95 as well. Then I've also, now this one's slightly different. This is huge, this one. This has got the batting on, exactly the same. This isn't Rolling Stone. This is, I don't know what this one's called, actually. This one is called the Quilt-as-you-Go Express. They're not the right graphics. Those graphics got to go out. There you go. No, because at the beginning we just show everything and then we'll do it. This is, as I just said, much bigger, this one. But this one doesn't have as many. This one just has straight lines, sort of thing. This one's has straight lines. Again, as you can see that one more clearly on the batting. That one has more very, very bold lines there. So I just showed you all three because they're going to sell. All three of these were going to sell. They're absolutely going to sell very, very quickly. What I've also got this hour to show you are different fabrics. If you want to make one like the one that Angie made here, I've got these fabrics. Some of these fabrics, in fact, I've got all those. Oh no, they're slightly different. But I've got some of these fabrics available here as well. They're the monochrome, the lovely monochrome fabrics. I've got some of those I can sell to you by the ½ metre as well. So, what I also have to show you this hour, which always flies out, we've got it in, is the 2 bottles of starch, right? We have 2 different versions of the starch. And what the Quilt-as-you-go people say is make sure that you spray this onto the fabric beforehand, so it's starch, because it's going to make it look better, and also it's easier to work with. But also, because you're not going to iron it very often while you're doing it, you can finger press the seams and everything. But they say it's best to do the starch the fabric first. So this one here is the Linen Fresh spray, called Best Press. The fragrance is the linen, right? I'm not going to open it. That's the linen. It's got that lovely smell of when you open the airing cupboard and smell all the fresh laundry in your airing cupboard, right? That's the linen one. But if you wanted a lavender spray, still the same starch, still the same, exactly the same thing, but with a lavender fragrance. What you do, I haven't got anything that I can show. What you do is you literally, I can't open this one. I think Joe's got an open one we can get. You literally squirt it onto your fabric. It's like you do with normal starch, right? You just spray your fabric and then you just iron it. You just iron it and it just gives it that lovely... There were 2 samples of starched and non-starched fabrics, but obviously at £4.95. Okay, just pop them in my basket. Yeah, but I'll need a sample of fabric as well to do it for you as well. At £4.95. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll go through how you actually do your quilt-as-you-go. This one first. Right, okay. Okay, now we've got this really... this half-finished one of these. This is the Quilt-as-you-go Express. Now, this is the bigger one. You see, I was going to show you how to make the other ones. I've not done this one, so I'm presuming this one's the same. No, this is completely different. What you need to do is, what date has this been shown before? I'm sorry it's so messy today. It's all kind of going off today, isn't it? 21st of April. If you go to YouTube, 21st of April on YouTube, 8 a.m., you can see them making this one. So what you need in here is, now this one isn't one that you chop up. This is all one great big one. What you need for this is you need... Now, the thing is, it doesn't say how long they have to be. You need 7 pre-cut 10-inch strips or 1/3... Oh, there you go. No, you need 1/3 of a yard. So what's that? 1/3 of a metre. Just of 10 fabrics, right? And you cut them... So you need 1/3 of a yard of 10 different fabrics. And then for your backing fabric, you need 1.5 yards. I'm sorry, it's in yards. It's American, you see. Of 42-inch. Now, it needs to be the all wider fabric. You need 1.5 meters to do the backing. Bring it in. This one here isn't like the ones I was just going to show you. Just pass it to me too, that's fine. Thanks. Right, this is how this one works, right? So there's no ironing on. This one is not iron on with an iron-on backing. You just pin it to your backing fabric, and then what you do is you can see here. You just stitch along. I'm not sure who did this one, but you just stitch along your pieces along the blue lines. So they've obviously started on the central one here, and then they've stitched this one along that line there. This is 80% cotton, 20% polyester batting. You make a 40 by 50 inch approximate finish size. So literally this is much bigger. This one's a lot simpler to do, but you are making the whole quilt in one go. You're not making, the others you're making in blocks, whereas this one you are making the whole quilt as you go. So literally you need 10 fabrics. It was 1/3 of a metre, 1/3 of a yard of 10 different fabrics. So you start here, and then you move to this one, then you move to this one, then you move to that one. You can see this one's half done. This one's half done like this. So you just stitch along, and then you need a triangle for this corner here. and then you'd need strips to go across that corner there, and you literally build up your quilt front. Well, it's more than a quilt front, because actually you've got the backing, or John, obviously yours would be pressed and nicely done and everything. You've got your backing, and so you'd be quilting through. Here you can see. You're actually quilting through as you go. You're actually quilting through as you go. Can you see these stitches along here? I don't know if you're going to be able to see those on your telly. Just about there. So at the end, at 11.95 this is. What do you want to see, Michael? So you see, these are the wide stripes are going across the middle there. They're the stripes you've just seen on the one that I've just done there. So imagine that the grey one and the blue one, the green one I've just shown you there. Over half of those are sold out. Over half of those are sold out already. You see, now, that price, $11.95, how much does wadding cost? Do you know what I mean? And now, this one isn't an iron-on one, because then what you'd need to do is once you'd quilt it all through, you'd then need to bind the edges, and then that one's done. What you do with these, let me just put this one back on the A-frame so you can see. Oh, this one? Okay, we think that one's sold out. I really need to open one of these to show you, because... Oh, that one's sold out. Oh, I'm getting very confused now, because I thought you said the finished one. Right, we'll bring that one in then, sorry. There's a lack of communication going on today, and I'm going to get angry, I can see now. Not that I'm wanting. Right, okay, these two are the only ones I've got left now. Just chuck that one in for me, Tom, there. Sorry, Jay. I thought you said the finished one. Right, this is what it looks like when you open it, right? So what you do is you get... This isn't one I've got for sale today. This is not one I've got for sale today. Right? You can't really see. Let me put that underneath. Then you can have a close-up. Right. So what you do is you cut... You get six of these blocks. This is just one block here. You get 6 of these blocks on one piece of wadding. So you cut this out with an inch seam allowance all the way around the outside. Then what you do is this side has got some... if you cut them out, this is what you end up with. Right? And this side has got some glue on it. So you then cut a 17-inch square of your backing fabric. And then what you do is you press from this side, from the fabric side. Don't press hard because it's going to make your wadding go solid. Use a lot of steam. And what happens is that's your backing fabric there. So you then have your backing fabric attached to, obviously the backing fabric will be the same size as the piece of wadding. Then what you do is you have pieces that you cut out, like the squares and the triangles. You've got flying geese on the side there. You literally start in the middle and you stitch the fabric, and then you fold that across. Then you stitch the next one and fold it across, and just work your way around the whole pattern. So you make a whole block, right? So you've got then 6 finished blocks. The finished size of the whole quilt with all 6 are 24 by 36 inches. And then what you do is, because you're quilting as you're going along, you then have a finished block. You see, you then have a finished block, and then you can sew your blocks together, either with sashes in between. Do you want to say? No. I can show you this one. This one's sold out now. So you've ended up with your 6 finished blocks, and then you sash in between like this to create. And now, obviously if you wanted one bigger than this, you'd have to buy more than one quilt-as-you-go package, because if you wanted a full-size quilt, you'd then need to build them up, because obviously you only get the 6 in the packet. But for £8.95. Okay, have a quick look. Oh, yes. Now, the people who've got the Rolling Stone one, Patricia, Dodie, Teresa, Jennifer, Gillian, Vivian, Hilary, Margaret, Amanda, Sheila, Sue, Judith, Christine, Rosa, Sally, Jane, Madeline, Ialise is it? And then now, June, Alison, Carol and Marianne, you need to check out your baskets, my love. So that one is they're the people who've got that one, the Rolling Stone one. This one that I've got behind me here on the A-frame, that one's actually sold out now. So how much fabric do you need to do these? Well, I'll tell you. I shall tell you. If you're doing the one behind me that Angie's already done, you will need, now it'll be in yards because it's American. Yes. Yes. So you've got four different colours in the front of this one, actually. Well, you can use as many as you want. Angie's used more there. What you'll need is you need the equivalent. Let me show you this picture here. What you need is the teal fabric, one they've called the teal. You need 3/8 of a yard, so 1/2 metre of the teal. The green, the bright green there, you need, it says, 1.5 yards because they've done the sashing and the binding in it as well. They're saying the purple one you need 1/2 yard. No, that's what I just said. This is the one that at the back. 3/4 of a yard. This one, if you've already got this one. I'll go through the other one in a second. Light blue, the one in the middle, is 3/4 of a yard. And then the backing fabric, you need 1 metre to a metre and a half of the backing fabric. That's if you've already got that one. That one's sold out. If you've got this one, which is still available as I speak, but it'll be gone soon, you would need, right, I'll do the same thing again. You would need the yellow in the centre there, 1/4 of a yard. So that's like a fat quarter, really, isn't it? 1/4 of a yard. Yeah. You need the equivalent of a fat quarter for the yellow. The green, again, they've used as the sashing and the binding. You need 1 to 1.5 yards. The backing fabric, you need 1 to 1.5 yards. Now, the orange, which is obviously that bit going around there, they're saying you need 1/4 of a yard, which would be 2. No, that would be 1. That would be 1 fat quarter as well. The blue, there's lots of blue in this one, would be 3/4 of a yard. So that's 3 fat quarters. But you know what? You could do it however you wanted because you don't have to do it exactly that way. So in total, you need, let's work this one out, 1/4 and 1/4 is 1/2, 1 1/4, 2 1/4, 3 1/4, 4 1/4 yards. You need to do the whole thing. 4 1/4 yards. And this one, like I said, was the 24 by 36. 24 by 36, that one when it's finished. So you need some fabrics. If you want to try either of these, you're going to need some fabric. We've chosen some fat quarters for you, and we've chosen some fabrics by the 1/2 metre. Now, if you look at if you like this effect, it's kind of a monochrome with a flash of pink. Then we've kind of got some of those fabrics that we've got. This obviously is just fuchsia. You could get that off our website at any time because that's fuchsia from our Spectrum Solids. We've chosen 5 different fabrics for you here, which we're selling by the 1/2 metre, remember, so you can buy as much or as little as you want. We'll start with the monochrome squares. Now, there's 2 of these. There's monochrome squares with the white background. That's this one. Okay, this is £4.95 for 1/2 metre. Looks lovely in a quilt. There you go. You can see it on that one at the back there. Just lifts it, doesn't it? Somewhat. Really, really lovely. Now, one that they haven't got. That's the white with the background with the black squares on it. Now, the one that they've haven't got on their quilt is this one. Because if you wanted to do, what you could do is you could do some squares of it out of this one and then contrast it with the opposing one there, which is the squares on the black background. Monochrome black. It's called monochrome squares on black background. It's by McCall, so it's good quality. You know it's good quality. Lovely, lovely cotton. For £4.95. These are 112 centimetres wide, 44 inches. At £4.95 for 1/2 metre. 100% cotton, machine washable at 30 degrees, remember. £4.95. I'll go through them all again with you in a second. Right, which one would you like to do next? Okay, this one is like, this looks lovely. This looks really lovely on a quilt. It's like the black background with it's monochrome text, but wait till you see the writing. Wait till you see what it says on it. You'll have a look in a minute. £4.95 for 1/2 metre. Look. Bobbin, quilting, linen, couture, buttons, needles, sewing, hemmed, drape, design, haberdashery. All the words you need for your workroom, really. At £4.95 for 1/2 metre. Now, the only thing I'd say about this one, we're talking about quilting today, but if you bought you could buy any of these to make clothes with or anything, this one is going to strobe. If you work in an office or you work opposite somebody on the desk, their eyes are going to be like this by the end of the day, because it does strobe if you move around in it. £4.95 for half a metre. Nice, isn't it? Now, I'll go with the other monochrome one. I'll do the other monochrome one here. If you go to our website as well, you will find, if they're still available, right, this one, you know, the print one, the text one I just showed you. If you wanted it the other way around, white with black writing, go to our website. If we've got any left, we've got it. And the same with this one, right? This is very like, you know, the clamshell. I don't know if you can see it on your telly. Can you? Oh, yes, there you go. Can you see the clamshell? I'll turn it around, right? Can you see the clamshell shapes in there? So this one is available in black with white spots as well. That's available on the website. We've just brought you the white one. They just call it the dotty scallops. But just search monochrome as you go into the fabrics. And the text with the white one with the black writing, and the text is available on the website as well. £4.95 for half a metre. Okay, and then last but not least in these fabrics, because I've got lots of fat quarters to bring you as well in a second, but in this is lovely. Now, this is linear texture. If you have a look, now it's just 100% cotton. It's a print on the top of the fabric, this one. Linear texture fabric in azalea. It's nice, isn't it? Look. £4.95. Now, the thing is, we've got quilt-as-you-go today, but if you say you don't want to do quilt-as-you-go, say you want to just do your own quilting, then look how beautifully these all work together. Do you know what I mean? Look. They could work so even if you're not doing a quilt-as-you-go, even if you're doing your own, maybe you don't want the pink, maybe you just want black and white. We've got a book, haven't we, that does all black and white quilts, and then they've got one with yellow flowers, and they've got one with pink flowers and things like that. It's a really, really lovely book. You can find that on the website as well. £4.95. Each of those, all of those. Oh, hang on. Yeah. £4.95 in azalea, that one. They're lovely, aren't they? Now, you want to see some fat quarters, did you say? Oh, yes, please. Now, the thing about this is if you're doing the quilt-as-you-go, most of the fat quarters have got, but you can use whichever colour you want anywhere. The only difficulty would be with the backing and with the sashing and binding, because you'd have to have that as a multitude of colours. Right, so let's start off with the Joel Dewberry one here. Have we got the open ones, Jay? Yeah. This is the Joel Dewberry. Now, this is a considered purchase. I understand that. It is a considered purchase. But you've seen all these lovely Joel Dewberry Free Spirit Atrium range. We showed them lots and lots and lots. And now remember, it's about £4.23 a fat quarter. £109.95. So now, how many pieces do you get? 26 pieces. Right. 26 pieces, Joe? No, there's not. There's 26 in the one you get, but apparently there's not 26 in the one I'm about to splay out to you now. Do you know what? I'm feeling a rather sharp letter coming on today. Anyway, here we go. These are the fabrics. We'll see how many we've got, and then we'll see the ones that we've got missing. So here we go. We've got the pyramid one. We've got the honeycomb one. These are beautiful, aren't they? We've got the dotty one. I'll show you the ones that are missing, don't worry. And then the florals. And then, oh, that's a lot. These, you see, you'll have seen these fabrics. Oh, hang on, let me put that one into shot. You'll have seen all these fabrics. Then that's the other floral there, the purple floral there. I think what's happened, this is the lovely lotus, I love that one, that what's happened is a lot of the designers just kind of come in and help themselves for their projects and things. No, I won't say on it. Then we've got the two, they're the cumulus ones there. Then we've got the dotty ones. Making myself laugh now. I'm getting angry and I'm making myself laugh. Don't get angry, John. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, Jay, there's 6 pieces missing out of that one. So let's have a quick look which ones we're missing. Oh, that one. Oh, no, that one's there. That one's there. Oh, there you go. That pink one's not there, is it? That pink one, you get that lovely pink. So that's the floral in the pink there. Oh. Shall I open it carefully? What I'll do is I'll put this one away. I want you to see everything you're getting. When you're paying £109, I think it's only fair that you get to see everything that you're getting. So let me just put that in there. I'll just put that in the bottom. I'll show you that. I'll open it carefully. Oh, so I think this one's already been opened, to be honest. It must have only been me that opened it. Right. So here we go again. For your £109, you get 26 pieces. What I'll do is... now, you know a fat quarter, what they do is they take a yard of fabric or a metre of fabric, cut it down the middle that way, and then cut it across that way. So it's 4... Oh, that's lovely. These are the ones that were missing, look. Oh, I'm going to blame Lucy Brennan, because she likes these to fussy cut. She'll be watching. She'll be at home now going, it's not me, John Scott, it's not me. I love the lotus ones there. Then we've got the cumulus ones here. Cumulus clouds. Colours are beautiful, aren't they? And that one was missing as well, wasn't it? That's called the crystalline, I think that one, isn't it? Crystals. They're the ones that were missing. Then you've got the honeycomb ones here. I'll open one out for you so you can see how big they all are. Then there was this one. Remember this one? We've all seen this one. We love these patterns. There's just so many. 26. And what you get 26 different ones, remember? Are those the same? Yeah, they're the same. 26 different colours. What you get is the repeat of the patterns, but you get the I don't know if you're going to be able to fit all those on. There you go. All 26 of those. Aren't they lovely? Don't they look beautiful together? And what to do is just open one out. Look, there you go. That's a fat quarter. That's the size of a fat quarter. So they've taken, I think this must be a yard. They've taken a yard and they've cut it in half widthways and then they cut it in half lengthways. So that's 4 of those would make up a yard of the fabric. Lovely, aren't they? Now, the thing is, what I love about fat quarters and design rolls and things like that is the designer's done all the hard work for you. They have chosen all the fabrics. Because if you went into a shop, you wouldn't necessarily think, oh, I'll put that one with that one. You know what I mean? And yet, because even a lot of our designers say they're sometimes, when they go into a fabric shop, they're a bit frightened of so many colours. You can see everything all in the same, but it's all going to go beautifully together, whether you match, geometrics with big florals, this lovely 1920s florals there, or you put modern day, you know what I mean? They all go, actually that one should go with that one, really, really beautifully together. All the colours tone in so magnificently together, don't they? Now, I know £109.95. I know you're thinking, oh, John, so much money spent on a Sunday morning, but look what you're getting. And also, once these have all gone, we can't guarantee getting any more of these, can we? I think when these have gone, and I'm not saying buy it today, otherwise they'll sell out. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm saying when they do sell out, they won't be reordered because we've got to make new styles and new colours, haven't we? They're so beautiful, aren't they? The colours, the turquoise in there. Really lovely. Oh, somebody just said they've just joined the show and they don't know what the quilt-as-you-go. I'll do those for you now. And then I'll bring you some more fat quilts. I need to fold this one up nicely, though, so let me just put that one away carefully. Now, the 2 quilt-as-you-go that we've got, the first one sold out. That one's sold out, but I've got 2 others to show you. 2 very different ones. Okay, right. Sorry, I just need to put those away carefully, that's all. Because I'll get told. Yes, I'll get told off now. Right, okay, so we'll put that there. Nothing new there then, John, as they say. Right, I've got 2 quilt-as-you-go's. This one is the big one. This is the big one. This isn't one that you cut into little squares. This is one that you do as one big quilt. £11.95. It's brilliant. Now, the actual finished quilt is bigger than the other one as well. The finished quilt on this one is 40 by 50, that one. Yeah, 40 by 50 inches. It's 80% cotton, 20% polyester. Now, as you can see, the wadding is that different wadding, but the lines are very, very bold on this one. You can see that one demonstrated on the 21st of April on 8 o'clock in the morning. All you need to do is go to YouTube. I'll tell you now. Go to YouTube, put sewing quarter, 8th of April, did you say? 8th of April, and sorry? Oh, 21st of April at 8 a.m. 21st of April at 8 a.m. And you just click on it and you can watch the whole show. And you can say, I think it's Ange, I'm not sure, doing that actual quilt. Now, that one is one big one. It's not done in little sections, right? Right, 80% of these have gone already. 80% of these have gone, and we had lots of these. We had loads of these. So if you want that, the quilt-as-you-go, 80-20 cotton, it's called sophisticated stripes. Strips, sophisticated strips. Not stripes, strips. Because it's all about the straight lines on that one. Right, now the other quilt-as-you-go I've got is one that has got an adhesive backing. So what you do is, there are 6, I'll show you. Oh, I've dropped it. Oh, I'm back. Maybe go dizzy that. This isn't the pattern, but you get 6 of these all joined together. And what you do is you cut them out with an inch seam allowance around the outside. This has got glue on it, so you put your backing fabric and press it. Don't press your iron down. Just use lots and lots of steam to press that down. And then literally, you go in order. You go 1, where's number 2? 2, 3, 4, 5. It's very, very simple to follow. And then what happens is you make 6 blocks. 6, well, like this one. This one's sold out. This one's sold out, but I'll just show you, right? These are the 6. So the 6 different blocks. This one's sold out. Yours won't look like this one unless you got the one earlier. And then you just add them together by sashing them together. Lovely, aren't they? Really. Now, that's as big as the quilt will be. That's as big. I think it's 24 by 36, this one, isn't it? Yep, that's the inches. That's as big as the quilt will be. So if you want it to be bigger, you need to buy 2 packs or 3 packs or 4 packs or whatever. But be careful because it's limited. Right, so that's that, $8.95. $8.95. How are we stock-wise on these? 70% have gone. 70% have gone already, right? Now, what they say and what we say is, before you even start cutting your fabric, sorry, I've got an itchy nose there. Doesn't that mean somebody's talking about you? No. What is it, itchy nose? What does that mean? No, coming to money's right hand. No, right hand, isn't it? I got an email to say I won something on the lottery last night. And when I wake up, it's at 4 o'clock I wake up in the morning, you can't read it till 5 o'clock. And of course I was driving here then, and then I completely forgot about it. So I could be standing here in front of you with £2.70 extra in my bank account. Yeah, or I could be a multi-million. I think it was only 3 million last night, something like that. I know, can you imagine? I'd finish my show. I'll finish the show before I go. This is the linen one. That's the fragrance, right? That's the fragrance. This is the best pressed linen fresh spray. It's like a starch. It starches your fabric. The linen is the fragrance. The fragrance. That's £4.95, but it's really, really lovely the way when you spray the fabrics, and it just gives it that love. Do you know what? You see, even if you're not doing quilting, if you're pressing, I should get some of this for my shirts, really, because it makes shirts so much easier to press. Don't put so much on your shirt, but it just gives it that lovely, brand new finish. In fact, I might have to have that. Oh, no, I think I've got an open one somewhere, haven't I? Anyway, there's also the lavender one. There's also the lavender one here. At the bottom there, £4.95. Best press lavender fields. Now, I wonder if that one set my hay fever off. I won't squirt, because now you know what Natasha did? You know what Natasha did? She went like this. She squirted it, went like you do with a perfume, and she nearly choked because it's starch. I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. I promise I'm not laughing. Anyway, I'll put those there for later. Right, more fat quarters. More fat quarters. Which one shall I go to now? This one. Amy Butler. Jay? Oh, Jay's disappeared. Jay? Thank you, Tom. Here you go. Open one of these, please. If you've done a quilt-as-you-go, please let me know. You have to email it in, though. You have to email it in. So now, Jay, there are 15 pieces in this one. Right, we'll see. This is you know, have you ever heard of a P45, Jay? Oh, you've not been given one yet. It's his first job, you see. A P45 is when we get rid of you, and you have to take it to your next employer, along with your reference from me. Danny, when he gets home tonight, Danny's his girlfriend, his fiancée. Anyway, 64.95 this. Amy Butler, Forever Amy, in the fat quarters. Now, these are lovely. There's 15 of these. Yeah, let's just work this one out now. 15. 1, 2. I know there's not 15 here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, maybe there are 8. 9. Oh, excuse me. 10, 11, 12. Well done, Jay. They're all there. You've been saved another day. You've been saved to live another day here at the Sewing Quarter. £64.95. Now, I'll just waft one of these so you can see. This is really, really fabulous quality, this is. Oh. Yours won't have bits missing. Jay, go and get that quilt with the cotton reels on it, because this is beautiful. I know I'm going off kilter here a little bit, but, oh, not Jennifer, no, oh, sorry, Victoria, who I kept calling Jennifer. Victoria Peake made this lovely little quilt, cotton reel quilt, using all these, I'm sure it was these spotty fabrics. Maybe it was her, because that was the size of a cotton reel, wasn't it? Oh, no, there's a bit taken off the edge there. I'm going to blame Lucy Brennan. Aren't they lovely, though? So yours won't have any bits cut out of them. So professional. Aren't they lovely? Look at the polka dots. Look at these florals. These are fab. Oh, I daren't even open this one. Someone's been at this like we've had mice. They've put it back together, haven't they? Like, oh, how clever. Look at that, right? They folded that one back up like it's a proper... there'll be so many words in our shift report today. I'm not going to open any more. Not open any more. 15 of them for £64.95. That's how yours arrive. All unopened, all pristine condition. We love the colours. We love the patterns. I don't know where Jay is with that quilt, but I'll show it to you in a minute when we come back. Not when we come back. What time is it? How many? Oh, I've only got 19 minutes left. You've got what? Right, okay, so that's that fat quarter. Got a couple more fat quarters here. Got K Facet. These are nice, aren't they? If you saw the other day, when I had all those K Facet books, did you see them? Morocco, Sweden, where were the other ones? Italy. There was Italy, Sweden, Morocco, that was the other one. These are nice, aren't they? Now, this is a K Facet Classic Collectives, I think this one is, in the red. Red number 2, this one is. You don't get 2, you get 5 pieces in this for £21.95. Gorgeous for starting a little quilt project. Gorgeous if you can have blending fabrics. Maybe you've got some creams and some reds. You don't quite know what to mix them with. You just throw in a smattering of the K Facet. £21.95. Perfect for quilting. Perfect for everything. Those colours are gorgeous, aren't they? And look again, you wouldn't think about going into a shop and buying a bit of each of those, would you really? And this way you're getting a taster of each of those beautiful fabrics for £21.95. Got a couple more fat quarters to show you here. One I love. When we prepped this morning, Jay went, don't worry, I won't leave your side this hour. I'll be there to pass you everything, get you everything. This one is the spotty one. Now, what we love about this, you have a look at that. You have a look at a close-up of that while I go and get the open one. It's just easier, isn't it, if I just do this? So, what you get in this one is you get these lovely colours, and they all look like, apart from that bright pink one, they all look like they've been washed out, don't they? So you get the like raspberry one. Raspberry one. You get the blue, Air Force blue one. You get the paler blue one. You get the kind of mushroom one. And then you get these 2 gorgeous pink ones. Look at that. Polka dot 6-piece, £13.95. Again, really gorgeous quality. This is how it arrives at your house, all bundled up nice like that, for $13.95. I think those colours, they all look like they've been through the wash, don't they? But in a good way, in a good way. Not in a way that you put, your favourite bra in with your jeans. $13.95. In a vintage way, yeah. In a vintage way. $13.95. I don't know what's happened to Jay. I'm worried we've lost him now. Yes, see, we had it the other day. Anyway, don't worry. I've got another fat quarter to go through. Right, now this one always sells out. Whenever we bring this one to you, it sells out. It's got sister bundles, but today I've just got this one. This one's called Winterberry. Do you know what? The colours are so beautiful. Have you moved away from your microphone? I'm going to turn you off a bit then. That's right. Keep talking. All right, I've got you. Look at the colours. Even if you just have it on your shelf, that's my volume button. I have to turn them up because they've gone very quiet, you see. Look at the colours. Look at the colours. So you've got the greens. So you've got forest green, kiwi green. What? Which one's olive? That one, khaki. Oh, you think that's olive? And then that one there. And then on top of that, you've got ochre, you've got blush, you've got coral, and you've got scarlet. You see, I said this is Robin Hood, Will Scarlet, Maid Marian. I don't know what you'd put. Little John's not there because he wore brown, didn't he? I'm Little John. Well, he was fat as well, wasn't he? In brown. And then there was one other. Who was the other one? There was Robin Hood, Maid Marian, Will Scarlet, Sheriff of Nottingham. He wasn't on their gang, though. $9.95. These always sell out. Now, remember, you can buy as many pieces as you want during the day. It's only one P&P. If you keep checking out, it's one P&P for the whole day. So if you already bought some, say you bought a bundle of Amanda's in the last hour, and you've checked out already, and you think, oh, I really want that fat quarter. Add the fat quarter to it. It'll say, I think, to begin with, that you're going to be charged P&P, but then at the end of the day, it's all consolidated. Remember, if you're a first-time buyer as well, I'll tell you that, if you spend over £10, not including your P&P, you get a free sewing kit as well, worth $14.95. So that's the Winterberry fat quarter. Right, now we need to do an update on everything that we've done so far. How many? Okay, till the end. Oh, I've got cut wonder clips. Yep. Shall I do those before I do my... Oh, will you? There we go, I've got the jumper ones. Right, now yours will come in a packet that's closed. How many did you get in the packet? 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I know where the other one is. The one's in the bottom of my bag. I think, anyway. No. No, I haven't, no. It was a very funny story. I found one in my kitchen drawer. And I was like, how have I got that from work? I don't, just one, right? Then I brought it to work, but mine was purple. And they went, we don't sell purple ones here at Sewing Quarter. So I was convinced I had something magical had happened. Anyway, then my accountant rang and went, oh, can I have my jumbo clip back? He sends all your paperwork, your end-of-year paperwork, all clipped together with jumbo clips. So they have more than just sewing connotations, these. These are fantastic. Oh, sorry, I'm taking a shot there. These are fantastic. If you're making a quilt and you want to, obviously this one's already attached. You don't want to pin, and you just want to attach your binding round the outside of your, or indeed whole blocks together. They're just fantastic. Now, as you notice, they're flat on the bottom, so you haven't got to lift them off the counter. But also, if you look in here, you've got 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, and inch measurements, so you can put them exactly where you need them. So you're not going to create any pinholes or any pin marks at all. And if you've got a whole great big quilt to do, then these are fantastic to have around the outside. These are the wonder clips. These are the big ones. These $12.95 for 12 of them. You get 12 of them for $12.95. Okay, so I've got those big ones. Then I've also got the smaller ones. So they're the $12.95 ones. I'll put those to one side there. These are the smaller ones. Now, I'll just show you the difference in size, because they are quite Jumbo, normal. Jumbo, normal. $7.95 these are. You get 10 on a card. You also come in a bag, so they're all nicely packaged like that. It just takes out the pins, doesn't it? So you just take the little jumbo clip there. Again, these are flat on the bottom, so you don't have to worry about them lifting the fabric. They've also got the measurements on the underside there, well, they're also on the inside there. And also they're these bright colours, so you're not going to lose them. And you can see through them, so you can see where they are on your fabric and everything at £7.95. If you're working with children, you don't necessarily use pins, then these would be a brilliant alternative. Oh, okay. Hayley turned up her curtains the other day using Wonder Clips. The Wonder Clips are still in it. She hasn't sewn it. £7.95. Right, now I've got to do my roundup. I haven't got any rotary cutters or boards or anything. So. Two quilt-as-you-go's left. Not two of them, two different ones to choose from. But last time we did an update, 80% of these had gone. Quilt-as-you-go, 80-20. Okay, once everyone's checked out, there are only 10 left. And we've got people multi-buying on. Oh, actually, you see, that's what I mean, you see. Some people, now, the ones that are in the basket, apparently you can't see how many people have got them in the basket. The ones that are checked out, we can see how many you've checked out with. But people who've got them in the basket. There you go. So that's the finished quilt there. They're big stripes down the middle. They're massive stripes because the finished piece is 50 by 40 inches, remember. Now, this one's slightly different because you make the whole of the big quilt as you go, right? So you put the backing, you pin the backing onto the actual, this is batting. This is 80% cotton, 20% polyester, yeah? Batting. And then you stitch through all three layers as you stitch the piece of fabric on. £11.95. Cut the fabric, sew by number. Oh, Jay's in tears now. Hayley, what have you said to him? £11.95. Brilliant, isn't it? Oh, yeah, now, it's by June Taylor here. Does it not say on here? Oh, yes, here. If you go to June Taylor, you can go on YouTube, you can go to our website if you want more instructions. Watch our video for easy-to-follow instructions. There you go. And then you can pop in and see if you wanted to in Wisconsin, I presume that is it? Anyway. Or Winnipeg. I don't know what's WI. Yeah, I think it's WI. Okay, and then the other one is this. Now, this one's slightly different. Oh, hang on, I've got to bend down again, excuse me. Back. This one, you get 6 of these all joined together. This one you make by the block. Again, what you do is you iron this to your backing fabric, and then you start quilting as you go along. So it's quilting and making the patchwork at the same time. So there's number 1. You follow the numbers. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Working that way. Wisconsin, right? And then what you do is you've made your 6 blocks, and you then join them together like this one. This pattern, I'm afraid, is sold out. We had this one at the beginning, but that one's sold out. You then sew your blocks together with sashes, and then you bind the whole lot. Now, there's 10 of these left. That's it. 10 of these left. That's it now. And this is the finished size, 24 by 36, right? So if you wanted it bigger, you'd have to buy... more than 15 customers have bought more than 2 of these. So just so you know. So if you imagined, if you wanted it bigger for a toddler or a teenager's quilt, put 3 together that way. I'm going to sneeze. No. So you have to buy extra kits. Some people have bought 3. Some people have bought 3 kits of those. But I can't show you that one because that one's sold out. So that's this one. So what you do is you cut it into a block like this. Iron the backing fabric on because there's glue on there. Then you spray starch. I'll talk about the spray starch in a minute, the fabric. And then you cut it and you just add it as you're going along. It tells you the order in which to sew it and everything. You've got different choices of which ones you want to do. £8.95. Okay. Keep calling in for those because I've only got 10 of each of those left now. That's it. We will reorder more. I don't know whether these patterns will come in, but we will reorder more because they're always very, very popular. That one sold out. You can't really see it now. And then these, I've got 10 of each of those left. I'll put that back in the trolley there. Right. Jay's brought me a rotary cutter and a mat, but no fabric to cut. Oh, I know. No, I can. Oh, no. Was it Amy Butler? Except I haven't got a ruler, so I can't do it anyway. But anyway, let's go through these. So this, first of all, this cutting mat, it's a So Easy cutting mat. It's got imperial and metric. This. Okay. So this is the inches side, the imperial side. The mat size is 24 by 18 inches. The grid size 23 by 17. And then on the other side, you've got centimetres. Now, as Mandy was saying yesterday, she doesn't always trust the sizes on there, but it gives you a general guide, but use one of your rulers to actually do your measuring and your straight lines and everything like that. Store the mat flat, do not roll it. Cut in different positions to extend the life of the mat. Imperial and metric, double-sided cutting mat by So Easy at £23.95. Remember, one poster packaging for as many pieces as you buy, one poster packaging for the whole day long. Do you know what? Even if you buy a sewing machine, it's still only £2.95 for poster packaging for the whole day. Right, now this has been very, very popular. When Hayley and I went to the sewing exhibition at the NEC, the lady on Fiskars said this and the flower one were very, very popular. This is the Fiskars rotary cutter. This is the geometric pattern. The other one has like poppies on it. If you want something kind of girly for your workroom, and it's a good quality, it's Fiskars, you know how good quality Fiskars are. I'll only do this once. You've got the security safety thing there. Never ever leave it with it open. Always cut it away. What'd you say? At £13.95. It's 45mm blade, which is the most popular. Okay, now. Right, very quickly, if you want half meters of fabric to make, we haven't done a bundle. Now, some of those were used in Angie's quilt here. If you're just going to make a quilt, not going to do one of the, a quilt-as-you-go, it doesn't look effective, the black and white. This one here is fuchsia, but this one here this is fuchsia, but this one I've got for sale here is azalea. Gives you an idea of the colours together, doesn't it? Now, the best way to, I'm not going to run through them all because I'm going to run out of time. If you go to our website, www.sewingquarter.com, and you go down underneath the picture of me there, I can show you very quickly, look. So there's me, wafting my fabrics and everything. Now, if you scroll down the page, why has it got the, anyway. Yeah. But there you go, there's everything I've shown you today. And if you carry on down, there's the fabrics of all that I've shown you. They're all £4.95 for half a metre. And if you want the opposite, so if you want the dotty clamshells the other way round, if you want the script the other way round, I've got black with white writing. If you search for monochrome, you'll just find all of these different fabrics on the website. And then I've got a fat quarter, which is always popular. They sell so quickly, these. They've got sisters. They've got Iris, and they've got Iris and I think Rose, right? But this one is the Winterberry. Really, really, really lovely colours in here. You've got all those greens, the yellow, the corals. They're lovely for £9.95. You've got 8 fat quarters in there. Fabulous colours. Always, I mean, you can use these as blenders, you can use these as background, you can use these as anything, really, couldn't you? Or just use them as display in your sewing room, because the colours are so beautiful, aren't they? At £9.95. Okay? What's next? The what, sorry? Oh, the sprays, yeah, sorry, I said I was going to do this, didn't I? If you're doing quilt-as-you-go, they always say spray your fabric with spray starch and iron it before you start. Much more professional finish, but you know what? If you've got lots of shirts to do, it makes the ironing of shirts. Don't use so much on your shirt because you don't want to be like that, do you? You don't want to be like as stiff as a board. This is now, linen is the fragrance. The fragrance, right? £4.95. Also, the starch I've got at home has got I shan't say the name, but it's got a little bird with a red breast on the front of it. It's a proper spray can, and if you don't want to do the CFCs or whatever they're called, what are they called? You know the thing anyway, this has got an action pump. Action pump. £4.95 for the linen fragrance at £4.95. And then, last but not least, we've got the lavender flavour. No, not flavour. It's not flavour. Do not drink it. Do not drink it, Jay. Do not drink it. They've got lavender biscuits in that Waitrose, I noticed, but I'm not buying any biscuits at the moment. £4.95 this one. Lucy's back on June the 7th. Oh, Andrew and Hilary, she's back on June the 7th. I'm not here on June the 7th. I won't be on with her. I'm in York on June the 7th, so I won't be here with her. Right, and then quickly just recap these because there's so few left. Single figures of each of these now. Single figures. This one is you make the quilt. One big quilt as you go along. You don't do blocks. You just make this one big quilt as you go along. £11.95, that one. Quilt-as-you-go. Now remember, I'm down to single figures. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Do you know who's supposed to be watching? Did my friend Liz not text in during this hour? Yeah. Oh, she must be late getting up. She was going to tune in during this hour. And the last one, these will both sell out. These will both sell out. Only got 10 seconds. Remember, Amanda's coming up now. Oh, we've got a really, really lovely little rucksack coming up next. £8.95. Go nowhere. We will see you in 3 minutes' time. I'm going to have a munch on my melon now, and I'll see you with Amanda in 3 minutes from now. Join us on Facebook. Simply search for The Sewing Quarter and like our page for the latest news and more.
So I'm going to be showing you how to do a slip stitch, which is basically a hemming stitch that is almost invisible on both the right and the wrong sides of the fabric. So I'm going to go in through my layers here, through the single hem. I'm going to leave a tail before doing my double stitch here. So I'm just going to go through one, twice there. That's giving me my double stitch or locking stitch, ready to then do my slip stitch. Okay, so first of all, you need to take the smallest amount of fabric. So you want at least 1 or 2 pieces of thread in the fabric before then going into the fold of your single hem, and you're going to run your needle through that fold before pulling it out, and then again couple of stitches. Bearing in mind I'm using a really big needle here because I'm using an embroidery thread, but you get the idea where you're just catching your material there before again placing your needle in through the fold of your single hem. So you want to keep these as even as possible. So I'm just doing my last stitch now. So here you can see that you can't really see the stitches from the back of the piece, so this would be the back of the trouser leg, the bit that you wouldn't see, and then from the front you should only see very small stitches, if not at all, if you're using the right needle and thread.
When you spend £10 on your first purchase, you will receive this free sewing kit from the Sewing Quarter worth £14.99.
Join us on Tuesday the 6th of June when Jennifer Taylor will be introducing us to the art of sashiko. Sashiko is a hand sewing technique that began in ancient Japan, originally as a way of repairing and mending. Sashiko has evolved into an art form, and Jennifer will be demonstrating how to achieve the beautiful geometric shapes and patterns. So, join Jennifer Taylor on Tuesday the 6th of June at 9 AM for the art of sashiko, only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78.
How cute is this? Isn't that just adorable? Amanda's back. Excuse me. I've been melon. I've kind of tried to eat my melon a bit too quickly. Really lovely little rucksack there with a drawstring top and a little toggle on it and everything. Super cute. Now, what we've done... Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. What we've done is we've bundled fabrics together. I'll just hang that on there, actually. We've bundled fabrics and the pattern together to create a lovely bundle for you. I'll explain why those fabrics are there in a minute. I'm going to run through these all really quickly, then we'll go over to Amanda, start making everything, and then we'll talk about fabrics things as we go. Okay, the bag that one's made out of, the one the bag's made out of, crocodiles. You get 1 metre of the crocodile fabric and 1/2 metre of the lining and the pattern, for £20.95, right? Snappy crocodile, that one is. Crocodile, and they said then backpack. Then I've not seen this fabric before. This is cute. Oh, how... Right, now these are a linen effect. They're not linen. I'd say they were cotton poly mix, or maybe all cotton, but I think they're a cotton poly mix, these. Yeah, they're definitely a cotton poly mix, these. Dinosaurs backpack, you get oh, hang on. Okay, you get 1 metre of this fabric. Well, you said 1 metre of this fabric. Yeah, you get 1 metre. That's a lot of fabric, isn't it? You get 1 metre of this fabric. I won't open that one again in a second then. You get 1 metre, even though we've got 1/2 metre. I opened it because I've never seen that one before. And then you also get the 1/2 metre of the, oh dear, tickle your throat, of the lining fabric and the pattern as well. Then we're not forgetting the girls. Mind you, that's me being very, very stereotypical, isn't it? You get 1 metre of this, the heart, which is just as well, because the pattern apparently on the heart is quite difficult to match. I love that. So this is polyester cotton polyester mix. So you get the heart 1 metre of, and then you get 1/2 metre of the pink lining. And the pattern. Then I've not seen this one before either. I love this one. Now you're going to get 1 metre of this as well. You will get 1 metre of this as well. I don't know why they've only sent me 1/2 metre pieces, but there you go. Look, that's my favourite. Do we sell this fabric by the 1/2 metre? Oh, presenter Amy did it last week. Is there any on the website? Or is that it? No, that's it now. The metres you get in this kit, that's it. Oh, that's a shame. I love that. And that comes with the yellow lining. Oh, that's definitely my favourite. Then I've got foxes. Now, the other day when I brought you this foxes fabric to start with, a bit of confusion, wasn't there? Because we had blue and we had teal blue, duck egg blue. This is the blue with the foxes on it, the orange foxes on it. So you get 1 metre of this and you get 1/2 metre of the lining. Now, I need to point out this is a much, much finer fabric than the linen effect. So you will get a different look. It'll be more like a plimsoll bag if you make it out of this one. So that's the blue one with the pattern. You get the pattern £21.95. Then you get the yellow one. Now this one's nice because this one's got silver foxes on, and everyone kept thinking I'd got pictures of Philip Schofield on my fabric the other day. This is the silver fox fabric with the yellow background. Oh, hang on, we just got an issue. Okay, I'll come back. You get 1 metre of the silver fox, you get 1/2 metre of the lining, bright yellow lining there, and you get the pattern. We've just got an issue. With the graphics on this one. Dear me, the gremlins are with us today, aren't they? Shall I move on? And then we can go and see Amanda. And then the last one is the natural, I think this one's called, isn't it? The natural fox with the, like a vanilla lining. And you get the pattern as well. Okay, and we've got a still of the finished piece. You know, it's just for me to walk over. Then I can... Oh, I'll just go. I'm not waiting. Right, Amanda, in an outfit number 2 of the day. Oh, I love your shoes. Oh, you can't see her shoes. She's got like, oh, here we go. Poppy shoes with gingham. Oh, aren't they lovely?
Match my little cherry button.
How many pairs of shoes have you got at home?
I'd be telling.
Yeah, I thought as much. Right, okay, this is gorgeous, isn't it? It's such a little gorgeous little project. is it quite easy to do?
Simple as simple can be.
Oh, okay, perfect. So it's like beginners
Yeah,
can do this.
yeah.
Shamoy Mary, if you're watching. Now, the pattern comes in the kit. Again, there's 3 different styles, it looks like, in the pattern, are there? Yeah, 3 different styles you can make in there. It's a butterick pattern. Nice, simple pattern there. It's so cute, isn't it? The thing is, when I first saw it this morning, I was thinking small children, but actually, a lot of my friends, well, it's their children now, like Luciano, my godson, and Serafina, they go to festivals a lot and everything. A little backpack like that would be brilliant. Just take all your bits and bobs in for the day, not for your whole packing, you know, not the whole holiday or whatever. So where do we start with this one then?
Okay, so I've done the larger. It comes in 2 sizes.
Okay.
So the larger, it works out, I think it's on the pattern, 10 inches by 12 inches.
That's this one, the finished one here is the large
and 6 inches deep.
Yeah.
Okay, and then there's like a little dinky do one, which is 7.5 by 9.25.
Right.
So in the metre of fabric, you get enough to probably do the 2. You'd need to add some extra lining.
Yes.
But from the actual main fabric, you'd be able to do.
Well, the main fabric's really quite wide, isn't it?
Yeah,
so it's loads
huge.
and loads of that,
It's huge. So it's great.
Is the pattern easy to follow?
Very.
Okay.
Yeah, as I say, it's just so self-explanatory.
Oh yes, I can see.
Really, really quick and easy. You've got your back pieces, nice and square. You've got a pocket for the front. You've got the option of putting the flap over the top.
Right.
So that's option 1.
Yeah.
Option 2 is without the flap.
Oh, is that the difference?
Yeah, and then option 3 is the little dinky one.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So you've done which one of these then?
I've done the one with the flap because I had so much fabric.
Yeah, so
it
you've
was
done
like,
that,
well...
B, have you done B?
B, yeah.
Okay, brilliant.
Okay, and again, you can just play around with all the different sort of fabrics and contrasts if you want to. So you can mix and match them however you wish to. So so a square front, square back.
Right.
I've on the pattern piece, it has all your placement lines of where you put them.
Now, what you said to me when you first arrived this morning, because I thought this was just like a scatter print, but you said it's with the hearts, not so much all the others, but with the hearts, it's quite difficult to match your pattern.
It was very, very random. You sort of think, oh yeah, I've got a red one there and a pink, and then when you sort of put it down, it's like, oh, actually, it's over here, and then it goes.
Oh, okay. So just keep, if you want to, you don't have to pattern match, but if you do, just watch. You've got enough fabric to do it, but just watch where you're cutting your panels out of.
Yeah. So it was just on the front panel. It's just making sure that you didn't quite get them a little bit skewed, because it's just my OCD really that sort of starts to get going. So I think on this one, I just ended up making it just a little bit bigger than the actual pattern piece, just so I'd got the turnover, so I hadn't got half a heart going down. Right. That's all it was. And then
what did you do with the crocodiles then? Oh my word, the crocodiles are perfectly matched.
We pattern matched those. There's a little bit of thread on there. So yeah, pattern matched those. He was dead easy to do, and just sort of fussy cut out through to get the big one on the centre, and I think on the bottom as well.
Oh, fantastic.
He's there as well.
Fantastic. Okay. So you've cut all your pieces out.
Yes. So front and back, nice and square.
Yeah.
You've got your placement lines to put the flap on if you wish to, and that's just double lined. So right sides together, stitch around, leave a little turning point.
Okay, this is where it's important. This is the back, isn't it?
This is the back.
Because I was just about to say, you've sewn that on upside down, but you hadn't, because when that folds round to the front.
Yeah, same with the crocodiles. He looks upside down, but it's,
Yeah, and you just bagged it out, have you, with the lining fabric?
Just bagged it out, and then it shows you how to just literally go round in a little bit of an oblong, 2 lines, just to secure that into place.
Okay.
The pocket is then, again, just top stitched in on the top edge.
Yeah.
Top stitch down. You don't bother on the bottom because the strip just covers it. You don't have to tuck that in.
Of course.
And then you've just got the little toggle loop on the placement through there. When you're putting on the strips along the bottom, where the straps go into it, where you top stitch, you just leave 2 little areas.
Does it tell you to do that on the, interview? No, not interview, on the instructions.
And they will then just, at the end, slide in, and you can then just top stitch over the top to secure those into place. So, like I say, as simple as can be.
Apart from the matching on the hearts one.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
But
again,
the crocodile was easy to match, you say. So it's just you being... Well, no, it's not just you being perfectionist, because it's nice to be a perfectionist, but it's just a little word of warning. If you have got the hearts one, do play around with your pattern pieces.
Yeah. The lining,
Yeah.
okay, again, is just 2 squares with the bottom piece.
Yes.
The lining is slightly shorter than
Right.
the actual overall bag piece.
Right.
Okay.
Why
and
is
that's
that?
only because when you place it in, you've got the lip
Of
of
course.
that goes down, and then it will reach the bottom.
Now, I notice you've got interfacing on your lining.
Yes.
What's that for?
Just to give a little bit of structure to the bag,
Right.
but because the linen effect is quite strong anyway.
Would you suggest to put the interfacing you need to buy separately, but would you put the interfacing, not put the interfacing on the main bag or not?
Either or.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't really matter, to be
Doesn't
honest.
matter.
It just gives that little bit of extra structure.
You know the fox fabric over there? That's a softer fabric. Mm-hmm. Would you maybe put interfacing on the fox fabric rather than the lining on that one? Or would you still keep it to the lining?
Probably to the lining, just if it starts to sort of, sometimes, like this, I've not quite fused it quite properly, it'll just bubble a little bit. So if it's in the lining, it's going to give the support, but it won't sort of bubble if it shows there. So just make sure that you do actually sort of fuse it properly.
And it's got the side seam open
so it can back out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, makes
I'm
sense.
intrigued now. No, because I was thinking if the lining's going in, you turn the top over. You don't need to bag it out, but obviously you do.
Yeah, it's going to be pulled through.
Okay, the interfacing's there, $2.95 per metre square.
Okay, so lots and lots of plenty of fabric within the kits.
Yeah.
As I say, I've got lots left over.
I was shocked when they said there's a metre of the fabric to make that bag. I thought, because it's so wide, that's an awful lot.
Yes, as I say, you'll get plenty to do another bag easily.
Or,
the little bag.
Or something else.
Or something else to match, yeah. A little wallet to go inside, whatever. So I've already prepared the straps.
Yeah.
So the straps come in, you cut 4 of those. So you join the 2 together, and it is a case of just folding in your raw edges, folding in half and top stitching down both sides. Again, that gives it a little bit of strength.
No, Hayley, you've read it wrong. No, it's 60 inches, 45 or 60 inches fabric wide. Oh, out of the length, you mean? Well, it's 7/8 of a yard or 5/8 of a yard. So so you can make it out of 60, 70 centimetres, couldn't you, of the fabric?
So you're going to get that left over. Yeah. So I'm just going to do up the sides then to make the body of the bag, and then we can put on the base. So this should be a project.
So these are going to get caught one day.
I thought when I thought this could be interesting. I could actually stitch myself to it today.
So hang on. So which you're doing? Which bit are you sewing now?
So it's the side seams of the bag.
Right.
Okay. So it's just making sure that we match up our contrast.
Oh, the stripe at the side, yeah.
Okay. So that's just sort of slip. So just matching those through. When I sort of put the, if I'm sort of matching a cross section, again, sometimes if I'm being ultra careful, I will just baste across a little sort of inch across there. Just check that it's in place.
Oh, to make sure that the stripe doesn't move while you're actually sewing
it through. Because again, it's just far easier just to pull out a little bit of basting than it is the whole lot. And you guarantee this won't match up. Just because we're on TV. Yep, happy with that one. Right.
Okay, while you're just stitching that.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just going to go. You're only doing 2 straight stitches, aren't you?
Two straight, yeah. 1/2 inch seam allowance.
Okay, don't do anything else until I come back.
Okay.
Okay, we just need to go through fabric. Being bossy, because we have to go through the fabrics. There's a bit of an issue in the last one, so I'll go through them quickly. Okay, start with the blue foxes. Oh, okay, the graphic you're about to see here is priced incorrectly. You will be charged $20.95, not $21.95. Someone's obviously just slipped while they were putting in the... They're all $20.95, aren't they? They're all $20.95, but the blue fox one is labelled wrongly. When you get through to the call central, you check out in your basket, you will get charged $20.95. You get 1 metre of the fox fabric and 1/2 metre of the lining fabric. There's the kit. Okay. Okay, the yellow one with the silver foxes you haven't seen yet. I was talking about it, you haven't seen it yet. This is the yellow one. You get 1 metre of the fox fabric. Now, as I say, this is much more lightweight than the fabrics that Amanda's using. So you get 1 metre of the yellow fox and 1/2 metre of the lining there. And you get the pattern as well, remember, for $20.95. Now think how much patterns cost, right? Just think how much patterns cost. Then we've got the neutral fox, or natural fox. I don't know if it's, which one it's called. There's the fox fabric, you see. And you get the kind of the vanilla. This is called natural. And I'm not sure if this is vanilla or not, this lining. £20.95. And the pattern as well. Oops. Good help if I picked up. There you go. And the pattern as well. For £20.95. So they are the 100% cotton, lighter weight fab. They're not lightweight. They're not like lawns. They're a good quality, solid cotton there. Then these ones are on the front. These are a cotton poly mix. They're a linen look. They're not linen, but that lovely Hessian linen look. This is the crocodile one, which I love. I love all these fabrics on the front here. So you get a metre of this. And it's really, really wide, remember. And you get half a metre of the lining, and you get the pattern for £20.95. Snappy crocodile backpack kit. Okay. Then, no, we've got the dinosaurs. Now, you get a metre of this fabric. A metre of this fabric. This is lovely, isn't it? The dinosaur print. All these are gorgeous for projects like this, aren't they? So you get a metre of the dinosaurs, and you get the kind of latte lining and the pattern for £20. They're all £20.95, just depending on which one you want. Then we've got the one that Amanda's using, which is the heart one. This is lovely, isn't it? Now, the thing is, I love this fabric. You get a metre of this fabric, remember? It's 150 centimetres wide. If you don't want to make the backpack, make gorgeous cushions out of it. That's what I would. So there you got this one. You got the heart with the pink lining, and you get the pattern as well for £20.95. There you go. That's very, very popular so far. And then last but not least, which I have to say is my favourite, is like the diggers, the workmen. I don't know what they called it. Oh, diggers. Yeah, now Joseph, Hayley's little boy, would absolutely adore this. And tell you who else is buoyed like this? Neil's boy would like this, wouldn't he? Really, really nice. So you get the diggers, and you get the yellow lining, and you get the pattern. £20.95. I love that. Look at that diggers. That's the yellow lining there. Love that. Love that. Look at that. Oh, I just think that's brilliant. Okay, right, moving on. So, and don't forget, these fabrics, if you don't want to buy the bundle, these 5 fabrics, put them through quickly, right? So we've got the alligator one, crocodile one. You can buy this by the half metre, remember? It's 150 centimetres wide. So there you go. That's the crocodile one. Looks snappy. Linen looks snappy crocodile. Half metre, £4.95. So if you want more than, if you don't want to make the, what are you doing? I've told you not to do anything while I'm not there. If you don't want to make the rucksack, you can use it for something else. So that's right. Hearts next. These would be lovely. You see, wouldn't they be lovely in like a conservatory or a garden room? Somebody's saying there. Jess has got a garden room, hasn't she? Heart. Oh, nautical. I wonder why it's nautical. Hearts nautical fabric, £4.95 half metre. Remember, it's a cotton polyester mix. Then, if we just drop down, we've then got the fox fabrics. We've got the blue fox fabric here, with the lovely kind of orange foxes, ginger foxes in there. Mr. Fox blue fabric, £4.95 for half a metre. Self by half metre, you can use as much as you want. At half metre increments, remember, at £4.95. 100% cotton, 30-degree wash. Then I like this best, because this is very Osborne and Little. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that. This is very designer. I said that was very Osborne and Little myself. Oh, so that's me, because I'm resting my chins on the thing. At £4.95. And then last but not least, we've got the natural one. And that again is £4.95 for half metre, in increments of half a metre, if you'd like to buy that instead of buying the kit. Right, okay. You were only supposed to sew the side seams.
I have only sewn the side seams.
Yes, and then what else have you done?
Right, we've got the base, the oval.
Yes.
And you've got the little notches on the
You're a great believer in your notches, aren't you? Everything.
They're there for a reason.
Yes,
The amount of times that a lot of my ladies in the studio don't use them and then go, why is it not going
Her
together?
studio, she means, not our studio.
Yep.
You can't really see them. They're just on the pattern. Let's have a look at the pattern. That's the easiest
Okay.
thing.
So yeah.
On the
so
pattern, you see tiny notches that you're going to match up. See there, you've got one there, one there, got one there and one there. And then you've also got the dots here and here. They're all there for a reason. You see, you've got your grain of fabric. I'll just show you quickly while we're here. You've got your grain of fabric here. This is for people who are new to stitching. If you're a regular stitcher, so your grain of fabric is your straight of grain. So it runs either down from top to bottom of the fabric, or it runs across the fabric. That's the way. If it was on a bias, you'd have a line going across diagonally like that. This is your seam allowance here. That's where you're actually going to stitch. The dotted line is where you're actually going to stitch. And then these dots and these notches will also correspond on the front and back panel, so you know exactly. So it means the bottom's just going to fix some. Oh, the hearts fabric's going to sell out. Now, somebody on Facebook yesterday said I was a bully when I said check your baskets out, right? The only reason I say it is because I'm worried that you're going to miss out, you see. I know what disappointment's all about, believe you me, and there's nothing worse, is there, than you think you've got it, and then you haven't. So that's when I say check out your baskets, check out your baskets. It's only because I want you to, I'm not adding any undue pressure. It makes no difference to me, but do you know what I mean? If everyone checks out, there are two bundles left. Oh, what about the fabric on the roll then? Oh, okay, so you can still buy it on the roll, but you can't buy it in the bundle after the two have gone. Right, okay. So notches.
Notches, yes. So really important to put the notches in. And then you've got your little circles, which are going to be matching up with the side seams.
Yes.
So it just then takes out all the guesswork, because if you start pinning in one side, then you'll end up with sort of a couple of excess areas. So with just working in that quarter area, it will then just ease in. Nice and easy. I generally tend to put my pins sort of vertically that way. And that's just personal preference, but I find that as you're sewing, you can actually get closer to the pin before you remove it, because I tend to like to work with longish pins.
Yes.
And so if you then start taking them out, if they are horizontal, sometimes your fabric will slip a little bit.
Okay, now I'm not shouting, but all of the heart bundles have sold, right? Once everyone's checked out their baskets. Once everyone's checked out their baskets, they've all gone. You can still buy the heart fabric, buy the half metre, but you can't buy it in the bundle. Let's put the construction men in the graphics now. There's lots. I'll go through them again with you in a second, don't worry.
But they're just lovely little project bags.
Yes.
You can just imagine, not that my son's little anymore at 6'2".
Oh, where he gets that from? Is his dad tall as well?
Average.
Oh.
Average.
That's
very average.
Your dad's just average.
Average, yeah. So all the men in my family are big and tall,
okay.
yeah. So yeah, he's only 15 at 6'2".
Oh my word!
So he's still got a couple of inches to go. They said 6'4" when they calculated him.
No, you got size 13 feet.
Yeah.
Oh. I've got a friend called Richard who's 6'7", and he's got like size. Oh, and I mean tall Ian, he's got huge feet as well, isn't he? A friend of mine and Hayley's got tall feet. You got to balance, otherwise you fall over.
Well, yeah, that's it. When people say that I've got big feet, and I'm like, well, if I had a size 4, I'd fall over.
What size feet have you got? Oh.
Never ask a lady her age, a suit size, or a dress shirt size.
That's why I'm asking you.
But then again, I'm no lady.
Yeah, exactly. I wasn't going to say that. She's only a second day here.
So we're pinned in.
Okay, lovely.
So it's best to actually stitch sort of with the base upwards, rather than going around your sides.
Is there any reason for that?
It's just that you've got a little bit more stretch and play when you're sort of going round just through those corners.
Yeah. Well, I've got a very important question now before you go any further. Did you cut into the lemon drizzle cake?
Yes. That was breakfast.
Was it nice?
It was gorgeous. It always is.
Simon made it, who's our business partner. Right, let's get back to the sewing. Oh, no, you didn't go backwards and forwards at the beginning?
No, sometimes when I'm sort of going to go round in a complete circle, I'll just overlap the stitches at the end. Just as you're working round, making sure, just sort of with your finger feeling that it's nice and flat before it goes underneath the presser foot. That
Don't
you don't
try
get
and
any
race round in one go.
So you just don't get any puckers.
So were you making that top last night then?
No, I made this a couple of months ago.
Okay. Is this one of your, what you do, designers send you patterns, don't they, for you to make, to see if they're going to work properly?
Yeah, I didn't test this one, but it is in a pattern range that we stock. It is an independent.
Oh, it's an independent.
But I do use what we class as the big four as well. But obviously being an independent retailer, we tend to sort of go, well, we'll support independent pattern designers as well.
Now, what is it? What's your Instagram?
Social Studio.
Spelled, not
S-E-
social,
no,
S-E-W-C-I-L, isn't it? 'Cause you've got lots of-
C-I-A-L.
What did I say?
So, you didn't miss
sorry,
the I.
I said it wrong. Yeah. So S-E-W-C-I-A-L. And you do classes as well, don't you?
Yeah, we had a busy one yesterday.
Or what were you saying?
We were making shirt dresses.
Oh, were you? That's
yeah.
handy. You could have got them all to make one. You could have bought a whole room. You could have had them all modelling them today. So when you do a class like shirt dresses, do they have to bring their own fabric, or they buy their fabric from your shop? And then
They can do. They can bring their own. They can buy it from the shop. The workshop included the pattern, and it ran over 2 weekends. So we started last weekend, and we've pretty much finished yesterday. There's little bits like hemming that some of the ladies have got to do.
Yeah.
Nothing greatly.
Now, remember, Haley's just told me we've got lots and lots and lots of new buyers today. It's very easy to buy. It's very welcome. It's not always this crazy, you know. Yeah, it is. You can buy two ways. 0800 112 4433. That's the way you can just ring the call centre and they'll help you. Or you've got to register on the web and then you can log in at sewnquarter.com and you can just buy and pop in your basket. Now, as you've seen, like the Hearts fabric kit is sold out, so the Heart fabric one can go, Jay. We do sell out, so we brought in this policy of just doing one P&P no matter how many times you check out during the day. So if you checked out at the 8 o'clock hour, checked out at the 9 o'clock hour, checked out at the 10 o'clock hour, at the end of the day you only pay one P&P. And if you spend over £10 on your first purchase, which these would be, you get this as a gift from us. Only on your first purchase of over £10, you get this at $14.95 this is worth. It's from cute, isn't it? Get all of that for free. Right.
There we go.
Okay, so you've done. Oh, okay.
One bag.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Almost. Oh, it is
pretty much.
Almost, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much constructed. So you've then got your lining.
Right.
So we're going to put lining and bag right.
This is the bit where people get it wrong, isn't it? Because they don't know if they should put right sides together, wrong sides together, one of each or whatever.
Yeah, I know. I've got to think.
Yeah, I'll shut up then.
So, and then that will.
Right sides together.
Yes.
Would it matter if you did it? Hang on. If you had the pink on the inside.
No, it makes no.
So, and again, have we got notches or are we just matching side seams?
Just matching side seams. And then
now
a bit of brute force and stretch it in if it needs to be.
Now, didn't we say that the lining was cut shorter? Am I in the right hour? Have I got confused? No, yeah.
Slightly shorter.
They're all merging together.
Yeah.
It's just when you wear a different outfit for each show, because then at least I can think, well, what was she wearing when she said that? You said that the lining was slightly shorter than the bag.
Than the bag length, yes. And that's
but you're matching them at the top.
We're matching them at the top, and when they get turned to their right ways, the lining will be pushed down, and you get a lip, sort of about an inch and a quarter of the bag.
I've got you. So you're not adding the drawstring bit on. You're actually just the fabric will just turn
through.
I've got it. That's why I was confused about having the opening
in the side.
Because I thought if you're going to put in a casing on the top for the drawstring, you just don't need to.
So I'm just double checking.
Oh, okay. I was going to say you haven't said anything yet.
Yeah, it's a bit of that measure once and
nice.
So then that'll be pushed through.
So even you have to check. Though.
Oh yeah. We can still make silly mistakes, rookie mistakes.
Well, especially when you got me wittering in your ear. I'll say it for you. Don't worry. Jay, stop nodding.
No, I still, we're human. We make mistakes.
Yeah. in life as well as sewing.
There we go.
All right. So then you just literally machine all
the way
around.
round, yeah. Okay, because you've got a nice big opening on the side.
Does it say how big to leave the opening on the pattern? It does,
yeah, it does. You wouldn't necessarily have to leave it that big, but it just makes it a lot easier.
It easier, yeah.
You don't have to go through that, what we call the birthing process, when you think, how's all that going to get through that little hole?
Okay, I'll just show you, while she's saying that, this is because the hearts that Amanda's using are sold out, we're now showing you the digger's fabric there. So you get a metre of the digger's fabric, you get half a metre of the lining, and you get the pattern for £20.95. I'll go over and I'll do the bundles in a second. And then at the bottom, you'll see the interfacing that you need to line your... is it imperative to put the interfacing in with these heavier...
No, it's just personal preference of how you want the structure of your bag.
If you're buying the Fox's fabric, I definitely would. No, you can't, because it's got lining in here. Hayley's going to show the interfacing in the picture.
No, it's all encased.
Right. Oh, sorry. How long would it take for you to make this little bag, do you reckon?
Oh, literally a couple of hours, and that's with cutting out.
Oh, okay, so it's that.
Yeah, it's so quick and simple, it really is.
Oh, right. And do you want the diggers, Hayley, though? Let's be quick so you get the diggers one. So right, what we'll do is we'll put this through.
Two big pieces of a tube. Find your opening.
Oh, diggers are sold out as well.
Not surprised. Okay,
that's what Hayley wanted to get for her little boy. You'll have to get him the dinosaur, the crocodile one now, Hayley.
Here we go.
Okay.
And then push the lining into the bag.
So that's why this is where, so that automatically, when you push it through...
Yeah, you sort of automatically think, oh yeah, I'm going to sort of put it like that.
Edge to it,
and then you think, it's not going down to the bottom. So you then...
So that's where your casement's going to be for your drawstring.
Yeah.
Right, now before we go any further, what's your next stage?
Okay, to start putting the casing in.
Don't do anything. I'm going to go do the thing. And don't go and eat lemon drizzle cake while I'm not here. Right, so which one? The diggers are sold out, is it? Diggers are sold out. Let's put the diggers in the drawer. So which one? Okay, I'm just going to tell you now, if everybody checks out the dinosaur ones, this one will sell out. You're loving this. You're loving this. So you get a metre of the fabric, half a metre of the lining, and you get the pattern for £20.95. But I'm going to have to put the dinosaurs away now. You need to check out your basket. I'm doing it gently and not shouting. Check out your basket if you really want that, because otherwise you're going to miss out. Right, okay, so I've only got one of the front panels left now, and that's the crocodiles. So here we go. You get a metre of the crocodile fabric. This is only half a metre I've got here, but you do get a metre of that. You get half a metre of the lovely dark green lining. This is the one that Amanda's made the sample out of. And you get the pattern for £20.95. I know. Fantastic. That's lovely, isn't it? All the other patterns have sold out now. And then I've got the foxes. Do what, sorry? Okay, over half of the crocodile one's gone as well. Over half the crocodile one's gone as well. Right, and then I've got... they're very popular. We had more of these because this fabric was brand new this week because I launched this fabric. So you've got the blue Mr. Fox blue. So you get a metre and a half of the Mr. Fox and you get half a metre of the lining and you get the pattern for £20.95. Ignore £21.95. You'll be charged £20.95. Okay, that's the blue foxes. Then I love this one. This is yellow, Mr. Fox yellow, but the foxes are silver on this one. So you get a metre and a half of the silver fox, no, yellow fox, Mr. Fox yellow. You get a metre of the bright yellow lining, and you get the pattern £20.95. You know what would be nice? I might maybe putting the the fox amongst the chickens. What's the saying? Cat amongst the pigeons. That would look nice if you got some grey lining as well, wouldn't it? And you save that in your stash for something else and put some pale grey lining in. That'd be nice. I think it's Mercury, the one that's that grey. You'd have to check though. Don't take my word for it. Oh no, was it Macy Gray? I think it is, isn't it? Oh, after all that, 4 of those left. I've only got 4 of those left, if you want that one. And then last but not least, I've got my natural fox with the less than 10 of those left now. And you get the pattern as well. You get the pattern as well, all for £20.95. The interfacing is, you have to get the interfacing separate. Oh yes, we haven't got to the button on the thing yet, have we? But on the actual bag, Amanda's put a little button on it. You can buy the button separately. So I'll just show you the interfacing first. Oh, hello. This is the interfacing. This is often just put straight into a kit, but this one today, £2.95 for a metre square of the iron-on medium weight interfacing. What are you doing? She's...
I made a mistake.
Oh, did you? Oh, that's all right then. What did you do wrong?
Because I didn't leave the gaps open for the casing, so I'm just doing that. So I'm
that's
just
my bad. That's me chattering.
It was just me getting excited.
I wouldn't have highlighted
together.
it if I knew it was a mistake. Well, and so I'll show you on the bag first of all. There's only one on the bag, little toggle. See the little toggle at the front there. They're so cute. Do you know what? My friend Anne had loved these for one of their cardigans. You get 3 in a packet. Here it is. Oops. £2.45. They're wooden. You might have a button already at home, but if you wanted the little wooden toggle just to finish it off, £2.45 for 3 of those. They're nice, aren't they? Little wooden buttons, little toggles. They look like bamboo, don't they? Anyway, so if the mistake didn't happen.
Well done. There you go, see, I'm human.
Yeah, so just tell me what you did wrong, just in case people at home...
Okay, it does say on the pattern that when you're putting the sides together, you've just got the little gap to leave for the casing to run through.
Oh, yes.
So, yeah, that's all.
That's where the drawstring is at the top,
yeah.
just here. So what you did when you sewed up the side seam, you just went straight to the top.
Straight up, yeah.
And of course you need a little gap on both sides. You need a little gap on both sides.
Overzealous.
For the little, yes, for the straps to go through.
Okay, so once that's in place, you can then pin around.
Does it tell you how...
There is a fold line on the pattern, yeah, which I'd put a little nick into to remind me, but...
Some people would put a hand tacking stitch in there, wouldn't they, so they know where to take
to turn it to.
So you're not turning anything over, it's just...
Turn it inside, yeah. Okay.
But it'll naturally do this. Once you've pushed the lining inside, it will kind of naturally do that shape.
Find its way, yeah. Okay.
That works. Look, I'm sold out. If you love the Hearts fabric, we are selling the Heart fabric by the half metre roll. What happened was they were in the bundles. All the bundles have sold out. And the reason you're thinking, well, why don't you make more bundles, John? There's no more patterns. Once the patterns have all gone. Oh, it's even by the half metre it's limited apparently. How much is there then? Oh, okay. Okay, it's limited anyway, so there wouldn't have been many more bundles. If you get a metre in the bundle, wouldn't have been that many bundles.
There we go. And then we can then stitch.
So once you're stitching where?
You can stitch then around the top casing.
Yes.
To make that casing, and then we can then thread through.
Do you stitch from the inside to the outside?
Again, it's personal preference. It's probably easier to go from the inside. And then you can then just stitch in the ditch.
But then you have to make sure that your tension's exactly right. So, because sometimes the underside, which is the side we're going to see from the outside, you need to make sure that that's nice and neat.
Exactly, right. I'm not quite happy with
life. With the lemon drizzle cake.
No, that's gorgeous.
How much is left?
Right. Oh, there's plenty. I only had a slither.
Okay, yeah, but Jay's out there on his own.
I had a slither.
Marcia wants to see the pattern. Hello, Marcia. She's from Brazil, you know. She lives in Southport, but she's from Brazil. This is the pattern, Marcia. You can make 3 bags. What it is one without a flap, one with a flap, which is the one we've made, and then this one here, which is a diddy version. I'll turn them around for you. So you've got the one without the flap, the one with the flap, and then a little tiny version there. And don't forget, Marcia, you get a metre of the pattern fabric and half a metre of the, half a metre. I'm presuming it's Marcia from Brazil, actually. Yeah. So, is she texting or emailed in? That's all right. Are you forgetting to send it? Oh, hang on, there was another one there. Yeah, so there you go, Marcia, my love. And then I do know it's you now.
There we go. I'm getting that.
Happier now.
Yes.
The thing is, that's the joy of sewing. If you haven't cut anything away, you can just unpick it and do it again.
Exactly. You know, it's not worth getting stressed out over.
No. Well, it's your hobby, isn't it? If you could see the height of these heels that she's do you drive in those shoes?
Yeah.
See, my friend Debbie Paver, she drives in shoes and the heels are like this big. Well, not quite that big, but you know what I mean? Really, really high. I have to have my safe driving shoes on me.
There we go. Because if you're going to make something, it's worthwhile just sort of getting it right.
Yeah, I know.
You're going to put the effort into it.
Especially if you're making it for somebody else. Well, and for yourself, I suppose, really.
I might even whip one of these up for my travels next weekend to go and see my sister.
Oh, you're off to New York? What am I to say?
Yeah.
You're off to New York next. How long are you going for?
Weekend.
Oh, my word. In the days of Concord, it was much better to do New York in a weekend, because you were there in a couple of hours, weren't you? But,
it's still only sort of like 6 hours. Yeah. It's great. I think.
Fly from Birmingham?
No, I'm going to Manchester.
Oh.
Yeah. And to be honest, I think the flight's one of the nicest times. It's sort of like a whole 6 hours just to me.
Yes. After that, I get bored. I get a bit kind of fidgety after 6 hours.
Yeah, no, 6 hours just sort of like without. I've only got me as responsibility.
Oh, I used to live in New York, in Manhattan, and I used to have to come back to London for meetings and things like that. And they used to put me on what they call the red eye. So you'd fly back overnight and land in London at 6 o'clock in the morning, then go straight into work and do my meetings and everything.
Wow.
And then fly back that next night.
Oh my life.
I didn't mind. I loved it so much in New York. I just couldn't be away. I just loved it so much.
Okay, so I'm just going to then position my needle through, so I'm in the ditch, lengthen up.
Okay, we're going to change the yellow Mr. Fox backpack there. You're seeing it, a metre of the yellow fabric, the fox fabric, half metre of yellow fabric, and the pattern for £20.95. There's only 3 of those left. If everyone checks out the basket, there's only 3 of those left. I know, it's been a very, very popular hour. We're saving that as R1 now, you know that, don't you? Have you had any lemon drizzle cake yet, Joe? Yeah, I can see it around your mouth, don't you tell me? You can have some when you finish your shift, Hayley, because you're not allowed sticky cake up in the gallery. I'm saying that because the management are watching. So now we're stitching in the ditch. You are stitching in the ditch just to hold the casement in place.
Yeah,
now,
placing that in. And this is pretty much the last.
There's just the straps to attach, I suppose.
Yeah, threading the straps through and securing those, and then to secure the hole up in the lining.
We're having cake delivered to the gallery now.
Not quite round yet.
This hour has been so popular. Lovely little fun project to do. The thing is, you see, I know half term finishes today, doesn't it? Half term's over today, isn't it? But if you've got the kids or the grandkids coming to stay for summer, it'd be a nice little project for you to oversee your grandchildren, you know, or if you've got children over the summer holidays, you've got to find things for them to do on the rainy days.
I would do a project like this with the kids club. I would get the kids to make
this. How old are the children that come to your kids club?
They're generally from 8 upwards, although we did do a half-term club this week, and I had a little girl of 6.
See, Joseph's 5, isn't he?
And she was fantastic. Because you've got the hair and toy toys on the machines, and they were just...
But Joe Carter's children, didn't you say hers were 7 and 5? And they love it because it's a sewing machine that could be dangerous. It moves, it makes a noise, and so it's not the actual sewing and creating they love. It's just they're working on a machine sort of thing. But they're 5 and 7, and under supervision, they love it. Right, what you do?
Right, so just putting a safety pin onto the end of the tie.
Can you just explain, because Hayley doesn't know anything about sewing, how did you make this?
So the pattern piece comes sort of so long, about 1.5 inches wide. You cut 4 of them.
Yeah.
You connect 2 at the shortest ends, so you've then got 1 long strip, 2 long strips then, and then you fold both raw edges into the centre, and then again. So you're almost like making a bias binding.
Yes, but you know what? The width of the fabric's so wide, you don't need to seam it, do you? Really, you could just.
Put it on the fold.
Yes.
Yeah, you could put it on the fold, no problem. And then you just top stitch in down both edges.
Now, the heart fabric is a diagonal repeat, but Amanda's managed to get hearts all the way down the strap. Oh, suck your tummy in, John. Oh, look how creased I am today. I don't know what's going on at the moment.
I hadn't noticed. I think it was more luck than judgment.
Have you seen, haven't you?
But on the crocodile one, somebody says, "Oh, you've even got the mouth."
Oh
going,
my goodness! Right, the tab, which we haven't shown you how to do yet, on the crocodile one. You worry me a little bit, you two. Right, so now you put a safety pin in the end.
Yeah. And you're going to go all the way around. Just feeding it through.
So you're going all the way around one way with 2 ends coming out, and then this one
will go
all the way around the other way around.
And come out, yeah. So they cross over. And the little loop tab is made exactly the same way, but it's just a short pattern piece.
We've got a bodkin and a bodkin set. Have we still got them in stock? Oh, they're out of stock. I'll shut up then. That would work for this, rather than a safety pin. You just clip it in, pull the thing down, and then you just pull it through.
Yeah, we've
done it anyway.
Got those bodkins.
Oh, you've got those bodkins.
We've got bodkins. They are handy.
Right, okay,
there we go.
So they come out of that side.
Yeah. And then that will then get fed into the back piece.
Oh, of course, because that drawstring becomes the arm strap, doesn't it?
That's right. And so
you come out of the end here. Flat.
Yeah.
At the top of the bag.
Both pieces get threaded inserted.
Right, and then it goes all the way round and then gets fed into the hole. Do you remember the hole we left earlier where the pink fabric joined the hearts? They get fed into the bottom of the bag there.
There we go. So I'll just pin that and then we put the next one in.
If you need any threads or any safety pins or anything, just go to the website. You might most probably got them already. But if you're not a new buyer, new sewist, just started. I was going to ask a question. Are you rushing this one so you can have it ready for New York? Because that would look lovely with your travelling outfit, wouldn't it? That one, very suit. Oh, they're sold out those. You'd have to have that one.
Oh, I'll have to get one with big apples on.
Yes. No, you can have that one.
Can I?
Once it's made.
Can I take this one?
I want it back next week. Back in next week. Oh, now, will Simon need his Tupperware? Other boxes are available. Will Simon need his storage box back today? I'll find somewhere to store the cake. Unless it'll be right till you come in. When are you next?
2 weeks.
Oh, we'll keep the cake. We'll keep the box.
2 weeks.
Simon, we're keeping the box. Shall I, while you're threading that, let me just go through the fabrics again, what's left, because there's very little left. Let me do my summing up from the end of the show. Let's do it now. I am presuming the crocodiles has gone now, has it? Yeah, crocodiles has gone. Right, so I've just got the 3 foxes. Oh, isn't that a play? With a little... Oh, okay, yellow fox has gone as well. So that's the play gone, the 3 little foxes. That's the... Wasn't Elizabeth Taylor in something called The Little Foxes in London? Anyway, so I've got the blue and the natural left for you. You get 1.5 meters of the blue foxes, a 0.5 meter of the blue lining fabric. It's not $21.95, it's $20.95. And they'll make sure that you pay that at the end. Don't worry. And you get the pattern as well. You get the pattern in there, all for £20.95. So all we've got left now is Mr. Fox Blue and Mr. Fox Natural. Right. Okay, let me just take this one away. If you want to buy any of the fabrics by the ½ metre, if you just have a look at the A-frame, all of those fabrics are still available by the ½ metre. So you've got the crocodiles, you've got the Mr. Blue fox, the yellow fox, and the natural fox are all still available by the ½ metre on the website if you want to get those.
Okay, so I've got both of those pinned into position now.
Go to what held?
And then that's where it's handy to have the large hole, and then you can insert through.
What are you doing? Oh, I see.
So
Go
then
the strap.
just to sew straight across through.
You managed that.
Yeah, should go on.
This is why it's good on the Elna machines where you can lift the foot extra little bit up that you can get any bulk through, can't you? Now, you'd have to be careful because I suppose you're going through lots and lots of layers.
It copes really easy though with it. It does.
And how many times will you sew across there?
Just the I'd sort of come across and then reverse back. I'm just sort of picking up my original top stitch line. Yeah. Okay, lock stitch.
So just top stitching in the straps at the bottom of the bag there. So the drawstrings have gone round the top, through the casement at the top, and then down, and then encased in the little hole we left in the join from the pink and the hearts earlier.
Okay.
Looks more complicated than it is, this bit.
Yeah.
She's just making a mountain out of a molehill.
Fiddle in.
Okay.
That's it. And then moving across to the other one.
Okay. That's going to be it then, isn't it? Oh no, you've got the toggle to sew on, the little, we won't have time to do that. So for the little, has it got the pattern for the, what do you call this, loop for the toggle?
That's already gone on. That has already gone on.
Oh, you've already done that?
Yeah, that's one of the first ones that you put on.
Oh, of course it has, before you put the pocket on. But then the last thing would be sewing the button on, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's already on, and that's in the pattern, is it? The how to make the little tag, or is that an Amanda extra?
No, that's in the pattern. It's exactly the same as you do with the straps.
Yeah, but narrower.
No, it's exactly the same width,
Oh,
I think. I think it works out the same width.
It's cute, isn't it? Okay.
That's it.
Well, you've got 4 minutes to fill yet. You have to snip them slowly.
I've still got the back lining too.
Oh, now, how would you sew the lining up? Do you hand stitch that, or was that machine?
Again, you can hand stitch.
But yes.
Or you can just top stitch through.
Yes, I'll let you do that.
Quite closely.
We've had what, Hayley? Oh, we've had a couple of pictures of, this was the last hour, not this hour, but a couple of pictures of quilt-as-you-go. So we'll have a quick look at those. Yep. Get those ready. Next hour, it's me. Oh, I've got some brand new fabrics coming up in the next hour. Lovely. Oh, I shan't say a word.
What we got?
I'm not telling you.
Go on.
You'll have to watch. I'm hoping Jay will bring me some lemon drizzle while we're at it. Jackie sent in some pictures of her quilt-as-you-go. Oh, we're just going to have a quick look. Yeah. No, Amy's having a problem. Oh, here we go. Let's have a look. Oh, look, that's nice. How have you done that middle bit? Oh, wow. That's one of the ones. Is that one very like the one we did? Oh, no, that's one we didn't have today, isn't it? Oh, but she's done it in a different way then. Nice. Jackie. Oh, that's nice, Jackie, as well. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, that's the same pattern, but different. That's different. That's nice. Thank you, Jackie, for that. If you've got any pictures you want to send in, at studio@soundquarter.com.
Okay. I attached it to
Oh,
something
another
else.
mistake. Oh, you won't be back. So you're off to New York.
I am, yeah.
Not with that backpack. And then what are you doing? When show you next?
2 weeks.
Oh,
I think
weeks.
is it Father's Day?
What day's that?
Sunday the 18th.
Oh.
Is it?
I think I'm in that day, aren't I, Hales? Oh, no, maybe I'm not.
You won't want to work with
No,
me
I'm
again.
not. You've got Natasha that day. It's not me that day. I'm in on the 19th. I'm on the next day. It is. Yeah. Yeah.
There we go.
No.
That's it.
It's no, but no, I haven't got a contract, have I?
There we go. And a little press.
That's gorgeous.
And we're in business. Good to go.
And where's the little flap coming across the top? Oh, that is just so cute. Yeah, I can see you now in the first class lounge at Manchester Airport.
There we go.
Right. I'm
right
going to
then.
go back. Thank you ever so much. Have a brilliant time.
Thank you so much. Sorry
Tell you
about
what
a couple of
with me.
mistakes.
Have a lovely time in New York. And we'll see you. Well, I won't see you in 2 weeks, but I'm about to see you back again after that. But
Lovely.
I'll see you in a
Thank
second.
you.
So I've just got to go through these last two fabrics that we've got left. Oh, the loose fabrics, sorry. Right, so these fabrics are still available in the half metre. We've got the crocodile, snappy crocodile. This is a cotton polyester mix. You want me to stand next to it? Okay. Oh, no, I'm going to stay here. No. It's because I'm all creased and untucked. That's why I don't want to stand next to it, you see. I've only got 30 seconds to tell you about the Linen Look Snappy Crop fabric, half a metre for £4.95. If you want any of the fox fabrics, the blue, the yellow or the natural, all you need to do is, if you're on the website, just look down below us there, and all of those will be listed. They're all £4.95 half a metre. Just look at the screen below. Oh, hang on, that's not available. That's not available. Ignore that. We're going now. I'll be back in 3 minutes' time with some brand spanking new fabrics and some really lovely Spectrum solids. I'll see you in 3 from now.
Follow us on Instagram. Search for our Sewing Quarter page and follow us to get our latest posts. It's easy to buy the products you see on our shows. To buy any of the items featured on today's programmes, just head over to our website www.sewingquarter.com. Click on the video stream and you'll be taken to our watch page. Here you'll find the product that is on air right now at the top of the page. Beneath that, you'll find all the products demonstrated in this morning's shows. To add an item to your basket, simply log into your account or register with us. Then you can either check out or keep shopping. Remember, our flat rate delivery charge lets you shop all day and check out as many times as you like and only pay once for postage and packing. Only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78.
For this tutorial we're going to be doing something called a tacking stitch. Now it's very, very similar, in fact it's the same as a running stitch, but this time it's going to be a lot bigger so you can remove the stitches later because it's a temporary stitch. For the back we're going to go through the front. So if I go through the fabric first, so this time you can see that I'm making these stitches a lot bigger because this is just a temporary stitch that I want to be able to remove a lot easier. If I just do another couple of stitches for you. So what you'll be able to do when you get at home and you want to remove the stitches, you should just be able to pull those out nice and easily.
Join us on Wednesday the 7th of June when Lucy Brennan will take you through a quilting block masterclass with the fabulous Free Spirit Ghost range of fabric. Lucy will be demonstrating how to create the bear paw block. This traditional block is a quilter's favourite as the design can be configured in many different ways to give a bold design to your quilting projects. Lucy will go through how to make the block with the beautiful Ghost range of fabric from designer Nell Watmore, who specialises in using natural elements in her fabric design. So, join Lucy Brennan on Wednesday the 7th of June at 9 AM for the bear paw block and wonderful fabrics, only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78.
Was that the quickest break ever? I think so. Now, just have a look quickly. Have I got any of these left? Limited, limited, limited. Right, this is the quilt-as-you-go 80/20 cotton sophisticated strips. There are only 4 left. If you want one of these, there are 4 left. If you weren't watching earlier, this is a quilt-as-you-go, but it's not to make a block. It's to make a whole quilt of 50. Was this one 50 by? I haven't got my glasses on, so I can't see where it is. It's here. 40 by 50. 40 by 50. That one. It's here. You see, it's this one. You know, like with a lot of quilts, you make block, 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 and then add all the blocks together. This is making the quilt as you go along. Really, really lovely. It's called the stripes. Okay, if everyone checks out now, they'll all sell. If everyone checks out, they'll all sell. And then we've got this one. I'm only telling you because I don't want anyone to miss out, that's all. This is a picture of the one that Jackie sent in. She'd done this one here. Oh, no, that one there, sorry, that one there. Oh, no, that's not the one she's done. No, that's not, that's a different one. The other picture was this one. Anyway, how many of these have we got left? Look, there you go, that's that one. That's just one block, that's one block. And isn't it lovely she's done a blue tit in the middle, and then she's got gingham and flowers, they pansies. Quilt-as-you-go, that's not the one for sale, that one was Jackie's own. This is the one for sale. There's 8 of these left. There are just 8 of these left. If you want one of these, dial in now. Put one in your basket and check out straight away. There are just 8 left. This is the one that has 6 blocks in it. And you cut them up and you make each block as you go along. And then you sash and stitch the 6 blocks together to create a quilt of 24 by 36 inches. Okay? Now let's get on with my show. Right, I've got 5 brand new fabrics in here. Now, how shall I do this? Shall I show you these first or shall I show you those first? No, let's do the premieres first. Let's do the premieres first. Don't you think? Right, okay. Now, which one do you want to do first? Okay, I'll just do them in the order. Now, you know, I did tumbling block, the tumbling block with, I've done it with Lucy and I've done it with somebody else, haven't I? If you love the tumbling box block, you're going to love this fabric. Now, this is by no means a dressmaking or quilting fabric. This is a furnishing fabric. Now, obviously, this is a metre that I'm showing you here, and we sell it in half-metre increments. Look. Look, look, look. This is called, Nitro 3D fabric. Now, it is a cotton mix fabric, this one. I'd say it was cotton polyester, and now I haven't got the details. This is just me saying this now, but I want you to know, and I know you like to know this, they just call it a cotton mix. The manufacturer calls it a cotton mix. I think it's cotton polyester with a tiny bit of viscose in. That's what I'm thinking. But you can wash it in the sewing machine. No, sewing machine. It's been a long weekend. You can put it in the washing machine at 30 degrees. So if you... Oh, here, you want to see it here? Now, you see, it's definitely a furnishing fabric. Look how lovely and thick. It's almost ribbed as well, almost like an ottoman. But it's obviously not. It's a woven fabric. But it's sturdy. It's a sturdy furnishing fabric. Do you know what? I'm surprised when I saw it was only £4.95 for half a metre. Because it's 60 inches wide. Let me just double check. Now, now, how do I put this? We were doing our research before we came on air this morning, and we found this fabric for sale elsewhere. And it was quite a bit more per metre than ours is. Oh. No. So by all means, go elsewhere to buy it, but I think this is a fantastic price. I think this is a fantastic price. Nitro 3. I'll go through all of these properly with you again in a minute, but I just want you to see all 5 of them before we go any further. Oh, no, I was going to just measure it, wasn't I? Someone's nicked my tape measure. It's 150 centimetres, I think, isn't it? 60 inches, but just double check. Just double check. Oh, right, no, it's 56. It's 56 inches wide. Now, as I say, we're bringing this to you by the ½ metre. Say that again. Yeah, because this is the first time you've seen it, right? This is the first time you've seen it. Now, you can have as much as or as little as you like from ½ metre in ½ metre increments. So, oh no, I'm going to go through them all first before I start talking about them. I'll go through them all before I start. The weight is lovely. You can see it as I fold it there. The weight is absolutely gorgeous. So, ooh, now, yeah. But how do you know? I don't know which order Jay's put them in. Now, you see, I'd have called this one Harlequin, but it's called Big Holland, apparently. This is a metre, obviously. Oh. Do you know what? I'd love an armchair in one of these fabrics. You know what? If you had an armchair covered, it would go, well, I've got no room for anything in my house at the moment. It's absolutely packed. Go in my bedroom, though. I love it. You could make one of those, it's not a rug exactly, but if you bagged it out, right, if you did double layer, do you remember I did one with our linen fabric, with the home, love, home and all that, and made it with tassels on it, because a lot of people have like a little rug as you step out of the bed. If you go to a posh hotel, they have little rugs, don't they, when you step out the bed, so you don't have to stand on the carpet. You could make a gorgeous, do you know what would be nice as well as this? Like a runner to go across the bottom of your bed with pom-poms or tassels on the end. It's a really, really lovely, heavy, not for heavy, because I'll just show you here. It's not that heavy that you can't scrunch it. You can still scrunch it, look. But it's that really, really lovely. Right, okay. Hayley's describing it as a posh cushion fabric. You could make the most exquisite cushions out of those, I have to say. So that was Big Holland. Is this Little Holland then? No, is it really? Is it really? This is Little Holland. Oh, now. Oh, look. It is Little Holland. Right, now, I was going to do this later, but she wants me to do it now. I could make something out of this and trim it with that. Look. Or if you do an armchair, you could do panels of the bigger one, and then and a panel of the smaller one. Or you could do the piping. You know how armchairs have piping around the armhole? I think that's gorgeous. No, you couldn't quilt with this fabric. Yeah. What Hayley? I'll do it in a minute because we're just going to go through all of these. Hayley's not used to producing me seeing. I like to use like you to see everything, and then we'll discuss it all and do the ins and outs. You're very quiet with your messages today. Have you all gone out? Oh, they're not in order then. So this is chess. Big chess. I haven't got little chess. No, I mustn't have little chess. This is my latest goddaughter. She's called Chess. Yeah, her name Chess Zuri. Nice. That's nice. If you don't want the quartered squares, you just want the... Oh, you see, that's lovely. Do you know what this I'd make? I've got... Oh, do you know... Oh, I've got a really beautiful... It's 16th century wooden Indian sofa with big horses' heads carved into it and everything, and panels around the back and everything. But I've got no cushion. To go on it. I could make a long, flat cushion to sit on there in one of these fabrics. That would look lovely. That's in my dining room. Oh, that's nice. That's big chess. That's big chess. Love that. Right, now I've got Hayley's favourite coming up next. That's it. Then I'm showing you all my premieres. Why is this your favourite? This is, do you know, maybe I shouldn't say this, but Laura Ashley did a fabric like this a few years ago, but she didn't do it in multicoloured, she just did it in one colour. No, you couldn't make curtains out of this. It's way too thick for curtains. This is soft furnishings, like stool covers, tuffets, piano stool. Oh, this would be nice. My godson, Luciano, he's just done his A-levels, music A-level. His piano stool needs recovering. I could do it in this one. Oh, there's me saying Luciano. Is that Lucero? Lucero Stars fabric from new World Tapestry range. Now, it's a cotton mix. I'd say it was cotton, polyester, and viscose. That's what I think it is. Oh, a homemade pin board. Yeah, you have to get some long pins. Get some long pins. But you know who had star fabric? What was our friend Rachel had a little boy. He's called Harvey or Harley or something like that. His name. Harley. He's got, when he was born, all of his room was natural with gold stars. That would have fitted beautifully. He's grown up now. He's about 17 now. You could make a big bean bag out of it. Make a lovely floor cushion. Oh, yesterday, you know that book we had yesterday? The big poof. You can make a big poof out of this one for your lounge floor. Couldn't you, Michael? We were talking yesterday because Michael wanted to have... Ginger Michael wants to have cushions for his chairs in the kitchen, but his kitchen's not big enough for chairs. So we found another project in the book. They could have the large floor cushion or the large poof. That's nice, isn't it? Really nice. So there you go. That's all 5 of them. That is all 5 of them. Now, they're just gorgeous, aren't they? Absolutely beautiful. Let me know what you'd make out of these. Let me know. You can get involved by going on the web chat. All you do is you go to www. Look at me, I'm sorry I'm all creased and messy today. www.sandquarter.com. Go on to the main page, watch TV, go down, you'll see a little pink square. You just send your message in via that. I'm surprised my friend Elizabeth, very big in publishing, has not been in touch because she told me last night she was going to tune in with Frankie and Claudie. But Vanessa, loving the fabrics, could you make a bag with it? Yes. You know, oh, do you know what would be lovely, Vanessa? You know those big, like, carpet bags, like, oh, I was going to say Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I don't mean Chitty Chitty Bang Bang at all. I mean Mary Poppins. You know when she, you know when, well, it's both Julie Andrews, isn't it? When Julie Andrews leaves the convent to go to stay with Captain Von Trapp, and she's got that great big bag in that hand, and she's got her, not piano. What's the matter with me? She hasn't got a piano in her left hand. Guitar in her left hand, right? Piano. I think, Jay, can I have the aircon on? Because we kept it warm earlier for Amanda, and I'm absolutely sweltering now. Marcia, sorry, John, it's me again. Listen, you don't need to worry at all, Marcia. You can message him many times as you like. Love the 3D fabric, maybe for a tablet cover for Father's Day. Right, Marcia, that would be lovely. You wouldn't need any lining or anything interfacing. It's a really, really lovely... So, when I've got a message from Carol, so I'll just go through the fabrics in a second. Would the Nitro 3D fabric could be for the backpack? Loving the show, lots of love, Carol. Do you know what, Carol? It would make a completely different backpack because it'd be sturdy. But yes, that would be lovely. Or even bigger backpack. If you can make a bigger one out of it. They're lovely. Now that's Vanessa's. That's who Vanessa was. 2 Vanessas have asked if they can make a bag out of it. No. Hayley's getting a bit carried away. It's the lemon sugar cake, whatever it's called. Lemon cheesecake. What is the matter with me? I do apologise. Right, so let's have a quick look then at the 5 premieres. At the 5 premieres that I brought you. And then I'll show you some, because what you could... Oh, these are beautiful. Right, okay. This is the... Oh, you're going that way. This is the stars. $4.95. I'm sure that's wrong, you know. Just take advantage. Take advantage. $4.95 for half a metre, and it's 56 inches wide. Cotton mix, so I think it's got polyester and viscose in it. That's my own personal opinion. Normally, you'd get a strand of the fabric and put a match to it, but nobody had any matches or lighters this morning, so I couldn't do it. Okay. Oh, then you go into the squares. This is the chess. This is chess. That's nice, isn't it? I've definitely got 2 favourites, though. Right, and then I've got Little Holland and Big Holland next. You see, I would have something made out of Big Holland, which is this one, and I would pipe it or have, what's the word I'm looking for now? Binding. This is the Little Holland. That's Little Holland there. Do you know what? It's not showing on your telly as much as it is in real life. The textures in there are beautiful. And then this is the Big Holland. I'll move them along so it's easier for you. That's the Big Holland. Oh, okay. Big Holland next. This is Big Holland. The textures are beautiful because You've not only got kind of a stripe texture here, you've got dot tech. There you go, there you go. Look at those textures there. It's like a patchwork, isn't it? It's like a patchwork. That's the block. It's all the tapestry range. Right, and then last but not least, again, we've got the Nitro 3D, which is like tumbling boxes, isn't it? Look. Right, which has the audience picked? Oh, Big Holland's the most popular with you at the moment. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you some Spectrum solids. Now, I know they're a completely different weight. I know they're a completely different fabric. But if you were doing piping, or if you were doing facings, or something like that, you could use the Spectrum solids lining on a bag. It's good quality lining for a bag, but lining on a bag. If you're doing the tablet cover, was it Marcia said about the tablet cover? You could do it to line the tablet cover. Be beautiful. So what I'm going to do is I'll leave those there, because these aren't bundled. These are just, I won't show that one. These are sold by the half metre. So, now Hayley's got to find the right colours, you see, as we go along. Is this Christmas red? This one. No, this is definitely good. Has Jay put the aircon on yet? No? Jay? Does he not listen when we're doing... Spectrum Solid Christmas Red. There's £3.25. Now, if you were to... Oh, thank you, Michael. If you were to do piping on any of these, let me just take the chest one from here. I would do the aircon on, but Michael's done it. Thank you. If you were to do a piping along the edge... That's nice, isn't it? Look how beautiful that is. You only need to see a glimpse of it. Because when you're making piping, this might be a little bit heavy to do if you're just doing a cushion or something like that. So that's Christmas Red. That's Christmas Red. £3.25 for half a metre. Oh, do you know what else that would look nice with? Let me just move that one across. So that one's chest that you've got there. Nitro 3D. This would look nice with a red. Now, I know people are going to message you and go, oh, they're different weights, they're different fabrics. I know they are. But if you want to do a piping... Look, that's rich. Right, yeah, now what Hayley's saying is, maybe you've got an armchair made out of this, but you want cushion made out of the same fabric. Then what you could do is you could make the cushion out of the Spectrum solids, maybe. Because that's nice. I'll go through all of them. So that's Christmas Red. That one's Christmas Red. I will go through all of the premieres again in a minute. Then I've got green, which looks like a pistachio or lime. Pistachio, I'll get to learn all these, won't I? Again, that's a lovely, lovely, vibrant colour. £3.25 for half a metre. This is pistachio. Hayley's getting all upset that this one's not folded properly. I'll do it, don't worry. Jay, I'll be with you all of your 2 hours on your own, John. Now, I would put this one with one of my favourites, with the, with the Holland, the Big Holland. Look, because the Big Holland's got some lovely greens. Look, that's nice. That would really lift the room, wouldn't it? Or, that's Big Holland. That's Little Holland. And this is pistachio. See how? Oh, they look beautiful together, don't they? Okay, so that's... I'll go through all of these. Don't worry if you think I'm going too fast. I will recap. It's only 20 past. I've got 40 minutes yet for my lemon drizzle cake to arrive. Is it delicious? Right, now I've got port. Port or claret, is it? Port. Now, you see, this one, I'd definitely put with the stars. Look. If you're just doing a bit of piping, look. Now that is just takes it into another dimension, really, doesn't it? £3.25, this one. This one's £3.25. This is the stars. This is £4.95 for half a metre. This is a cotton polyester, cotton mix they call it, but I think it's cotton polyester and viscose. But if you're doing a piping or a binding, that's nice, isn't it? So this is port. That one's called port. Now moving on to a bright yellow. Is it, it's not maize, this one, I don't think. Oh, it is maize. See, I just said maize was a bit more orange in this, but anyway. This isn't pink. Hayley said she's pinking sheared most of them, and they've sent us ones with raw edges here. Now again, I think with the yellow, I think I'd go with little chess. No, little Holland or big Holland. Look, that's nice, isn't it? The thing is, I'm going to show you what the spectrums all look like together as well in a minute. The mazes will sell out. The maze will sell out today, just to warn you. Just to warn you. Because we haven't bundled them today. We've just put them together as, so you can see the different colours. The maze is very going to be very popular. Then I've got a really, really lovely pale blue. Is it duck egg? Oh, vintage, this one. Vintage. Ooh, now which one would you put with that? Oh, now again, Little Holland would look... Oh, hang on, but this would look nice. Nitro 3D looks nice as well, doesn't it? Oh, hang on. We're having a bit of a conjury now. No, you're wrong, Tom. Stars works, so he's half right. It's all subjective, isn't it? It's what you like. Don't let me tell you what you should and shouldn't buy. Aren't they lovely? All the solids, 100% cotton, machine washable at 30 degrees. Lovely. Right, got two more solids to show you. Two more solids. Azure. Oh, again. Oh, now all of these are going to look nice. I'll just do them in a row, shall I? Oh. I'll put that in my trolley because it doesn't go with anything. No. Yep. Look, this one goes with all of them. I haven't even fitted that one in. Look, that one. That's the azure blue. That looks lovely with all of them, doesn't it? See, that the blue changes it to a kitchen. I think it turned into a kitchen. Makes it something for the kitchen now, like stool tops for the kitchen. Colour can make so many different impacts, can't it? Oh, hang on. Right, I'll give you an update on the premieres. No. Right, which Holland? Big Holland. We had loads of this. Big Holland. Half the stock's gone, did you say? Half the stock of Big Holland's gone already. And which one? Oh, everything else is close on its tail. I thought I'd be here for... Oh, I nearly burped then. I do apologise. I thought we'd be, because we got so much of it, I thought, oh, it's fine. And then planning on putting these into some project for a designer. There won't be any left at this rate, will there? Oof. That one, definitely. Right, now the Spectrum Solids, if you do go through and it's sold out, that's this one here. Don't worry, we do get them back in. We do reorder them as they sell. So that's it with 3D Nitro. That's it with Stars. And then I'll just put it with the others now. Little Holland and Big Holland. Oh, which one's supposed to be navy? There you go. Little Holland and Big Holland look lovely with it, don't they? And then chess. You see, they all work with the navy, don't they? Elegant, classy, sophisticated. But do you know what? You may want to buy your Premier fabric for something else and then just have these by half a meter. Look at these together, right? So if I just put navy, azure. Oh, hang on, I'll do it the right way around. Don't want to do a J, do we? Azure, vintage blue. Is vintage or antique? Vintage blue, was right. Maize, port, Christmas red. They look lovely, they all look together. And pistachio. So what you could do, if you look at that red colour, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's what, 21, 22 pounds something? If you were to buy half a metre of each of those, 22.75 they are, I wasn't far off. If you were to buy half a metre of each of those, £22.75. Now, you might want another colour. If you go to our website, we have all different colours. We have vanillas, we have ecru, we have countless colours. But they're beautiful. I love that array of colours to me It's just gorgeous, isn't it? So each of those are £3.25 for half a metre. I'll just go through them. Pistachio, Christmas red, port, amaze, antique blue, azure and navy blue. Get half a metre of each of those. What a lovely array of colours. We're going for walkies, are we? Oh dear, I need to pull my trousers up. Hello? Oh, I thought I'd lost you. Right, here we go. Right, I've got some cushion pads for you here. This doesn't look very interesting. It looks a bit like a market stall, doesn't it? Roll up, lovely cushion pads. We're always telling you to make cushions, but we always forget to tell you about the cushion pads, don't we? You see, I think all of those fabrics are lovely as a bolster. One of them would look like, oh, you know what, a really, really posh draft excluder. Okay, this is the sausage one here. That's 80 by 20 centimetres, £12.95. I mean, I'm going to run through these very quickly because there's no point in going, oh, what a lovely cushion pad. What a lovely cushion pad. Okay, I'm going to sneeze. You know what? Excuse me, live on air. They say you're not supposed to be able to sneeze on telly, don't they? Fern Britain taught me that. Your adrenaline should be so high. Right, I'll go to this one then. 30 by... I haven't brought my glasses with me. Yep, 30 by 40 centimetres. That's tiny, 30 by 40. No, that's not 40, is it? This is 40 by 40. Oh, no, he's got them wrong. Oh, no. Oh, no, do you know what? Some are in inches and some are in centimetres, right? This one is 18-inch square. This one's an 18-inch square. So Jay very kindly put the sizes for me back here, but some of them are in inches and some are in centimetres. So that's the 18 by 18 inch. What's that? So 18 times 2, 36. 39, is it? Oh, be on there. Oh, 45. 45 and a half, or 45.7 by 45.7 at £6.95. Right? Then this one here says 40 by 40. That's this one, 40 by 40. Just slightly bigger than that one. No, smaller than that one, sorry. Whoops, they're all full. 40 by 40, that one, £5.95. And then last but not least, what does this one say then? No, that's not right. I'll measure this one. I'll get my tape measure and I'll measure this one. Oh, okay. Just go to the website. I'm sorry, it's such chaos this morning. I shall be writing my very own shift report later. This one's 40 by, well, it's 30 if you stretch it. It's 30 by 40, that one. But then those are... Anyway, doesn't matter. Go to the website. You know what size you need. It's £4.45. That's not bad, is it? £4.45. Right, let's have a look at these Premier fabrics in detail now, in close-up, because I think it's very, very, very important. We'll start off with the Nitro 3D. They could have called it tumbling blocks, because that's what it is, isn't it? Now, I have to say that when Hayley and I were doing the research earlier, we found this fabric, or this range of fabric, for sale elsewhere. And it was a lot more money. Now, I'm not going to say where, and I'm not going to say how much, but I'm just going to say buy it while you can. Buy it while you can. The whole point, we bought loads of this, and the whole point was that today we'd introduce it, and then next week or the week after, one of the designers would make something out of it. But the rate it's going, I don't know if it's all going to be available for a designer to make something out of. So, £4.95 for half a metre. I haven't got any messages. Just wait a second. Karen. Morning, John. Cannot believe the price of these new fabrics. Fantastic qualities. Just bought mine. That's Karen in Prestatyn. Oh, Karen. Did I tell you I used to go on holiday? Oh, John just ordered the big Holland to make a bag. That's from Vanessa. Thank you, Vanessa. I used to go on holiday to Prestatyn. Caroline, would the new fabrics be good for pet beds? Ooh, Well, they'd be very posh pet beds. The only thing I would say is it's because it's tapestry-like. It's not real tapestry. I'm wondering if they could catch. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe not. All I'd be worried about is they'd catch their claws in it, but not, you know, make a very posh pet blanket. Yeah, they might. Well, look. If you look, you see. Look how many threads are going through here, right? You see, if you've got a dog, I doubt the dog would scratch it. I think Norman and Nellie might have a field day scratching this. Because you know what cats are like, when they feel texture. Like I've got to get a new stair carpet because Norman just sits on the bottom of the stair. They've got scratchy boards all over the house, all big posh ones they can run up and hide in. No, they just want to scratch the blooming carpet on the stairs. Very soft, it's very pliable, very malleable and manageable. It's not heavy weight. It's definitely furnishing. It's definitely furnishing. Having said that, I used to go to college with a girl called Jackie who used to make all her outfits out of furnishing fabric. And she used to make like 1950s peplum jackets. You know the new look, 1952? Little peplum jackets and pencil skirts out of, and flared skirts as well, out of furnishing fabric. They always look lovely. But that's if you're a little bit eccentric, I would imagine. So have a look at this. Come in close and have a look at the texture of this. Because you can, it's one of those fabrics you look at, you know, see tumbling blocks, or you see kind of hexagons, don't you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that hexagon 6? Yeah. Is it? No, but it's one of those fabrics. If you look at, they look like cubes, right? But then come close in, and look there. You see, that's a hexagon. Or I'm saying hexagon. It's 6 sides. 6 sides. No. I'm so glad Hayley's the production manager. £4.95 for half a metre. That's half a metre. That's what you get for your £4.95. 56 inches wide. They are machine washable. That's what it says on the instructions. All it said 30 degrees, but it did say that it was a cotton mix is what they call it. So I think it's cotton polyester and a little bit of viscose there. That's what I think personally. I will find out for definite when, you know, we come in 7 days a week, but does anybody else? No. So that's lovely, isn't it? Really, really lovely. Did they reply to your text? No. So that's the Nitro 3D. I love it. I love that because now I can see the hexagons and I can see tumbling blocks all at the same time. So that's £4.95 half a metre. They're my favourite, or one of my 2 favourites. This is Big Holland, this one's called. I'll show you half a metre again, because obviously. I'll fold it, because I love this piece. Well done if you got this. Is it sold out as in? It's completely sold out. We had loads of that, completely and utterly. Okay, people in the baskets, you're not guaranteed it. You're not guaranteed it. So if people go to their, what is it? There's more people in their baskets with it than we've got it, or they've all checked out. Oh, they've all checked out. They've all checked out. So you got in your basket. If you've got it in your basket, you're not going to get that. Ooh. Right, there's 2.5 metres of this left. Is that what you mean? Yep. There's only 2.5 metres of this one left. This is Little Holland. Oh, my word, you've been quietly buying while I've been wittering away for the last hour. I was thinking, oh, it's very quiet this hour. No, you're too busy buying. That's half a metre. That's half a metre. This is Little Holland. You know why I think it's selling out? Is people know that it should be more than £4.95 for half a metre. I think that's what it is. 56 inches wide. Isn't it lovely? This one's reminded me of childhood for some reason. I've got no idea, because I don't know if we had any furniture like this when I was little, but for some reason... No, I don't think I did. I think it's something to do with school and colouring in or something like that. Now, what was I just talking about? Mike's kitchen and the cushions to go on his chairs. And he hasn't got a kitchen big enough to put them on. Put them in. This would be, I was saying, didn't I? This would be lovely for those square. Do you know what would also be lovely for? But you wouldn't want to get it too wet because it might hold. But you know, in a garden, this would look lovely in a garden. Oh, that one's going to sell out as well. That one's going to sell out as well. I do apologise. I really do apologise. Blimey, the designers are going to be going crazy because they're not going to get any of these fabrics, are they? Let's move on to chests then. Oh, I've got 25 minutes. What am I going to do? We might be closing early today. No. Half a metre of this. No, it's not reversible. I'll show you the inside. I'll show you the back side. I'm not going to show you the back side. This is the underside. Excuse me, we've only just met. That's the underside. I wouldn't use it on that side, but you could do if you wanted to trim it. But it's not the same quality as the front side. Right, this is called chess. Oh, excuse me. Half of the stock of this is gone. Where's my tape measure? There it is. Let's just measure how big these squares are. 2 centimetre squares. You've got the reds. Where have you been, Jay? Come on close and have a look at the tapestry. It's not tapestry, it's a tapestry effect. It's a cotton mix, they call it. Sorry, what's the name? Oh, would you hold it up? All right then. It's a cotton mix fabric, this one. I'm saying cotton, polyester and viscose, but I will find out from Wendy for sure what it is. You see, from afar, they just look like coloured squares, didn't they? Look at the details within each and every square. Obviously the blender one is this beige one here, which is just like a grain with a little spot in it. But then look at all the others. Look at all the others. The stripes, there's like brick. For well over half of this stock. Well over half of this one's gone. Right. Which one did we say went with this one? Well, the dark blue. Oh, the dark blue's going to sell out, so I'll get rid of that one. Navy sold out for today, but we have it in all the time. So as soon as they realise it's sold out, they'll reorder it. Oh, and May's are sold out for... Blimey, you're busy today. May's are sold out for today as well. Christmas red. I'm not saying, because I know they're completely different weights. I know they're different weights. But what I'm saying is if you're going to make a piping, if you're going to do a bag, if you do a carpet bag out of it, and then you're just going to kind of trim the edges or pipe the edges. So this... Oh, it's called big chest, sorry, this one. There must be a little chest somewhere. You wouldn't mix and match these two fabrics as equals, because this... Oh, I can show you, actually, look. And let me see if it will work. I don't know if it'll come across on telly. This is the heavy weight of that, and that's how... So the weight of this is much less than this. So you wouldn't team those two together as in equals of fabric, because this will be much heavier than this. But if you're making a piping or a binding or anything like that, or say you're making... I tell you what, Hayley's just said she wants to make some of those cushions for her dining room chairs. Or I was saying make them for not deck chairs, but chairs outside. You could make the cushion out of that, and then you could make the ties out of this, because you don't want to be tying thick, heavy ties onto your chair. So you can make the ties out of this is 100% cotton. You can make the ties out of your spectrum, so it's going to match in. But you can't. It's like if you put the two fabrics together and hung them up. The heavy one would hang down, and this one would be floaty. I would never kind of mix the two like that. But like if you're making a carpet bag or a nice big bag, this would look lovely as the lining or the piping or something like that. So that's lovely. Let's have a look at the port with it. Might be a bit dark. Oh, let's just have a quick look. Oh no, that's nice. This is the port. £3. £3.25 half metre. I can't believe this. This big chest fabric. All of these tapestry range. Well, I can't say that there's been a mistake. I can't say that, but I personally think there's a mistake. But who am I to say? Once you bought it, haven't you? To be sent out to you. Now, how do you mean, Hayley's giving me some not fashion advice, advice now. If you made a cushion, right, what on the bias? But the thing is with tapestry fabrics like this, when you go on the bias, look how much stretch you get. So just beware of that. Just be aware of that. So what you'd have to do, no, you'd have to cut a square like that. No, because it would just be the same way around, wouldn't it? If you can use it on the bias because you're piping. If you use it for piping, because that's the whole reason on furnishing fabrics when you get the piping. That's so you can go look at the bias on there. That's a fantastic stretch to make bias binding. No, that's the bias, Hayley, because it doesn't do it here. I'd like Hayley never to produce me ever again. No, it won't. It won't. It hasn't got elastic in it. I'm sure it hasn't got elastic in it, Hayley. So that's the chest. Then last but not least, which is Hayley's favourite. So it's less than 10 metres. Less than 10 metres of this left now. I'll show you what half a metre is. Isn't it funny how they've all got that? Oh no, they haven't all got it. These two have got that purpley background. See, it's nice that way round, but I wouldn't use it that way round. This is half a metre. Half a metre. It's got something what? Yes, yeah. So it's obviously with the wave of the cream, it's got a little bit of that plum in it. See what I mean from there? This is lovely, isn't it? This is $4.95 for half a metre. Lucero staff. I think that's how you say it. Because Luciano, my godson, is spelled like that. So Lucero star fabric. Colours are beautiful, aren't they? They're kind of muted on this one. Oh, look, there's a lovely light. Oh, there's two lilacs together there. Oh. Oh, no, there they are. There's the repeat. There's the two lilacs there. They're lovely, aren't they? Beautiful colours. You've got lilac, you've got magenta, you've got bright red, you've got gold. That lovely blue there. Purple. Some really gorgeous colours in there. Got a question coming through? I'll have a look at it. Oh, Joyce, Greater Manchester. If I order 2 units, will I get 1 metre, please? Yes. Because this is fabric, all of these, you're ordering them off the roll. So what it is in a kit, when we go, we get half a metre or a bundle, they've already been cut. They've already been cut, right? But this is in the warehouse on a great big bulk like that. So they'll go, right, Joyce ordered two units, that's a metre for Joyce. Vanessa ordered 3 units, that's 1.5 metres for Vanessa. Like that. So, but you only go in increments of half a metre, so you can buy 50 centimetres a metre, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5. It's not like going into shop saying, I'll have 20 centimetres of that, please. Can't do that. 50 centimetres. This is your minimum. This, that you're seeing on the table here, is the minimum you can get. Then, as long as it's in stock, as much as you want. Nicola, good morning, John. Hope you're well. Loving all the shows this morning. Have had 4 orders arrive. 4, Nicola. 4 orders arrived yesterday, and it looks like Christmas here. Oh, and then Nicola, I've run out. When are they going to fix this, Hayley? Yeah, I've got love all my... And then nothing else. Liz, oh! 9 o'clock, she said she was going to message me. Frankie and Claudie said they'd like to use this fabric for a picnic blanket or a cushion for their new kit. You get new kittens. Frankie and Claudie, you get new kittens. What you calling them? Does your dad know? And are they house trained? Oh, yes, now I think I've talked to your mum about this. When you're getting them, they're coming quite soon, aren't they? Do you know what? They don't do things like... This is my friend Liz, very big in publishing, got a funny little friend called Kevin. She said they're moving house and they're buying kittens. I know. And last night, you know what they were doing last night? Now, don't tell me the answer, because I haven't seen it yet. Lady Audrey's sort of given it away. Claudie was watching Britain's Got Talent, and she was writing down the names of the acts, and then everybody had to mark them out of 10. And the first act came on, she gave them 12 out of 10. I don't know who it was, I haven't seen it yet. Don't tell me who won, but I've got an inkling, because Lady Audrey sent me this cryptic message this morning. Now Liz, a couple of people have said this, if you're still watching. Sandra said, I've just been looking around the web and your prices must be wrong. Well, I thought they were a bit low. I have to say, I thought they were a bit low. $4.95 half a metre. They're selling out though. They're absolutely selling out. How much of my stars fabric I've got left? Oh yes, hang on, let's go. Lucero star fabric. Anyway, I've still got over 5 metres. I've still got over 5 metres. That'll go soon, won't it? As soon as the people who come in from the pub later, listen to me, from Sunday lunch later, and get this. Do you know what? I've only ever drunk wine or champagne, right? And then the other night I went out to my local village pub for a celebration dinner, and I had some cider. And I haven't had cider since I was at university college, right? Which was, well, I'm not that old, but 1978, 1979. And It's delicious. It's absolutely delicious, the cider, isn't it? Anyway, I won't go on about alcohol. It's only 11:45 on a Sunday lunchtime. So let's hang on. We've got to do nitro. We've got to do nitro 3D, haven't we? Anyway, Frankie and Claudia, I'm coming to stay soon, just so you know. I can't come until my bedroom. Oh, I've got to show some threads. I'll show you some threads. You put me off now. I'm just trying to get my bumblebee bottom right, that's all. These threads, a thread pack I've got here for you. You could use these for all of them. It includes the seam ripper and the ruler. The ruler is there, and it has a facility to count stitches as well. £19.95. Look at all the threads you get. 11 threads. 1,100 metres you got in there. 1,100 metres of thread you got in there. You got white, cream, silver, red, khaki, amethyst black. Hang on, which way was I going? Amethyst black and navy blue. Brilliant for sewing all these. £19. And also this. Has this one been opened? Oh, yes, it has now. This has got this brilliant thing in it here, the quick unpick, right? The seam ripper, right? Comes with this like bumblebee bottom on the end there. And what happens is, oh, you will better open yours. I've just got sweaty hands. When you pull out the stitches, right, then you use this, because there's always lots and lots of threads, aren't there? Use that, and it takes away all the loose threads. Makes it all nice and tidy, and there's all your little loose threads in a pile there. £19.95. What'd you say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, well, I could have worked that out for you. Haley's got a calculator out, all less than £2. But you do get the switch seam ripper and the ruler all in that kit as well. Gutermann threads, sew all threads. Right, what now? I could go home now, couldn't I, really? Solid. Well, half the solids have sold out as well. Christmas red. Christmas red, you've gone crazy for Christmas red. The maize, the navy blue, and one other, I can't see it from here, have all sold out. So this is the Christmas red. It's 100% cotton, 30-degree wash in your washing machine, £3.25 for half a metre. Now, again, when you buy this now, because it comes in that lovely box, doesn't it? Which Jace must have moved. Anyway, it comes in a really lovely sewing quarter box with tissue. When it's cut off the roll, you can have anything from 50 centimetres upwards. They won't come in 50 centimetre pieces. If you order 2 metres, you get 2 metres. £3.25 for half a metre there. I know. Lovely, isn't it? So that's the Christmas red. This one is port. Port. We've got one called claret, right? And Hannah reads it. Producer Hannah, who's away at a wedding in Spain, she calls it clarinet. She has issues with her reading. Port, that one. It's a lovely, rich colour, isn't it? That one's £3.25 for half a metre. Really gorgeous, aren't they? What's that saying to me? They all say something to you, don't they? Pistachio. Right, I can't eat nuts. But I don't ever think I've seen a pistachio that colour, to be honest. I'd say it was more... Oh, I've lost everybody now. Are they talking to you? Oh, no, that's fine, that's fine. I thought you'd all gone. I couldn't hear anything. It's pistachio, but I'd say it was more... No. Yes, I'd say pistachio was slightly paler. £3.25 for half a metre. Well, there he is. What happened to I'll be with you for the whole hour, John? Don't worry, I won't go anywhere. Oh, he's asked it. £3.25. Here's the box I was telling you about. Come on, Jay, bring it in. Liz is watching. Oh, don't show yourself because you look a sight today. Just slide it along the table. This is what your fabric comes in. When it's cut off the meterage, like, well, I'm wondering if that'll fit in it, actually. I suppose it depends how much you're buying. If you buy half a metre, you'll be fine. But if you bought 4 metres, that won't fit in one of these, will it? And they won't cut it into small pieces just to fit in the box. I don't know what happens there. I'll have to ask the management. It's lovely, isn't it? And then your fabric, it's got one of those, you know, those boxes that you just rip open like that. And then tissue paper around your fabric. Okay, that's the box that comes. I'll finish doing the solids, and then I've got something else to show you. I've got a retractable pencil to show you. This is antique blue, vintage blue, antique blue, old blue. Vintage blue. I need black fabric as well. Thank you. This is lovely, isn't it? Graphics coming in. That's the vintage blue. That's lovely. So like a duck egg, but I'll tell you what it looks like. It looks like, in fact, one of my bedrooms is done, the wall's done in this colour. It looks like you know the paint shop that, oh, I can't say it, Farrow and Ball. They have all those lovely colours in, right? This looks like a Farrow and Ball colour, doesn't it? Like a National Trust house colour. That's vintage blue. And then my last one to show you is my azure. This is the colour you want the sea to be when you go running into the sea, really, isn't it? Azure blue. Graphics coming in. £3.20. Don't my fingers look little and podgy in that shot? That could be because they are little and podgy, I suppose. £3. Need my nails cutting. £3.25 for half a metre. And now remember, it doesn't matter how many pieces you buy during the day. It's only 1p&p. Whether you buy them all in one order, it's still only 1p&p. Or if you check out loads and loads and loads of time during the day, it's still only 1p&p. Right, Karen, good morning. Can we have more sewing quarter, please? Your shows are just great, Karen in Tadworth. Do you know what, Karen? I think I'm here enough, aren't I? But thank you very much indeed. They are planning eventually to go. You see, when I get, you know, my friend Liz, very big in publishing. We're trying to get her on as a guest, but she won't come on. Love my new pinking shears, which was part of Monday's special offer. Oh, they've arrived? Well done. Yeah, if you missed that. That was from Nicola, I said that, not Patricia, yeah. And then one more. Vanessa, thanks for a great morning, John, making me spend my money. Sorry. I'm not. You have to pay my wages somehow, don't you? Anyway, this and this. Oh, I've actually got, I think I got the, it's in a packet. Oh, I did have. I think he's taken it away. No, he's taken it away. This is fantastico. Remember in the old days, you might not remember, we used to have retractable, oh, I'll put it the right way around, retractable pencils in school. We thought we were quite posh. Well, this is the equivalent of a retractable pencil. What you get is you get the pen, or the unit base, and you get the 6 refills. Now, when you run out, yes, I know, I've done it enough times, thanks, Amy. When you've run out of these, you can buy these on the website, these refills. Now, we sell different colours. We sell pink, yellow, white, black, and green. And if you buy all of them, black and white are out of stock at the moment. You can tell the different colours by the circle at the top there. So what you do is you press the button at the top and just watch at the other end, right? Watch at that far end. Look, there's the lead coming out there. Can you see the green lead coming out there? Now, what you can then do is if you're drawing a pattern, or if you're doing crosshatch quilting, then all you do is this. Oh, hang on, there you go. See, crosshatch quilting. Obviously, you'd use a ruler. You'd use a ruler. Now you go, oh, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake. Not to worry, because the button at the top is a rubber, look. And it rubs out. If you don't want to use the rubber, you just get a damp cloth, or if you make it on clothes, it washes out the first time you wash them, right? That's really good if you're making, like Jennifer Mills loves this, because if you're making a pattern, for example, and you want to draw in, oh, don't press too hard. You want to draw in your pattern on your fabric. I mean, this is obviously very little. Ooh. And you want to draw in your darts. And your bust dart there. You see, it's so easy. It's so easy. If you're going to do freehand embroidery, John loves Claudie. Claudie, that's Lizzie's little girl. And Frankie. I'll put Frankie at the bottom there, otherwise she gets angry. There you go. Isn't it lovely? Isn't it fantastic? £9.95. £9.95. I've only got a couple of minutes left. Shall we have a look at tomorrow's menu? It's me tomorrow. Is it me again? Yeah. Let's have a look at the menu and then I'll do a recap. It's what? There's only these 3 left now. Oh, no. I don't know. I think that when they bought the computers for this place, they must have bought second-hand ones or something. I only got these 3 fabrics left in the premieres. This is the Nitro 3D. This is the Little Chess. And this is the Lucero Stars. Okay. Shall we have a look at tomorrow? This is me. It's me tomorrow. I'm not sure who my guests are tomorrow, actually. Oh, it's obviously no guests at 8 o'clock. John's Fabulous Fabrics. That's me at 8 o'clock. Simple shape cushions. Oh, Janice. 10 o'clock, John's book hour. Oh, that's new to me. That wasn't on my list. Oh, I'm going to sit down for that. Can we have an armchair for that? Will I get an armchair for that, Jay, for me tomorrow? And then make totes with Janice at 11 o'clock. I think I should be sitting. Remember, like Cyril Fletcher used to do on That's Life? You have to be a bit older. You have to be a bit older to remember that one. But remember, I used to sit in an armchair and read his stories. Anyway, let's go through these. These only 3 fabrics left out of all my premieres. This one is Nitro 3D. They'll be sold out by the end of the day, just so you know. This is Nitro 3D. Now, they call it cotton mix. I think it's cotton, polyester and viscose myself. £4.95 half metre. We've had loads of you messaging in saying you've looked these up online and they think our prices are definitely wrong. Well, if they are, take advantage now. Take advantage now, that's all I'm saying. So that's the Nitro 3D. Beautiful, isn't it? What would you make out of it? Lovely furnishing fabric. Then we've got the little chests. Again, that's half a metre. You can buy this in half metre increments. Big chest, not little chest. This is big chest, sorry. Little chest, we didn't have little chests. Big chest fabric from the new World Tapestry range, £4.95. Again, it's a cotton mix, I think, as I say, it's polyester and viscose mix in there. At £4.95 for half a metre. Really, really lovely as a furnishing fabric. Or you can make a mat, or you can make cushions. I'm going to pull that one away because that's about to sell out. That one's about to sell out. Oh dear, there's only going to be those 2 left for the designers to use at this rate. Then Hayley's favourite, the stars, Lucero. Stars. This is nice, isn't it? Remember, it's machine washable, 30 degrees. Lucero star fabric. Now, it's called a tapestry range. It's not actually a tapestry, but it feels and looks like a tapestry, doesn't it? Right, that's a lot of this one. There's 5 metres left of this one now. 5 metres left. Right, most customers have multi-bought. Most customers have bought at least a metre. You see, if you were doing a chair, you need 2.5 or 3 to do a little chair, would you? Not sure. It's gorgeous, though, isn't it? And even if you haven't got an idea now, maybe put it in your stash. Something for Christmas, maybe. I don't know, with the stars, definitely. So that's £4.95 for half a metre. OK, that's me done for another day. What you need to do is you need to check out your baskets. You need to check out your baskets on absolutely everything. Quilt-as-you-go, the Premier fabrics, everything. Oh, no, not Quilt-as-you-go, because that's sold out. Not Quilt-as-you-go, that's sold out. If you've got any questions at all, just ring the call centre, 0800 112 44 33, and they'll sort you out. You want to watch us again on the web? In 4 minutes' time, less than that, in a minute's time, they'll be re-showing the 8 o'clock show, and it goes round and round and round all day. You can also go to YouTube, and you can watch the shows. All you do is search Sewing Quarter and the date that you want to watch, and it'll come up, and you can watch the whole show, or you can watch segments of the show. You can fast forward, you can rewind, you can pause, and everything like that. So thank you ever so much for your company. Say that again. Oh, Hayley says hello to all the new buyers because she can see all the new buyers that are coming through. Hello, hello, hello to you new buyers. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. I will be back at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, but then I'm off for quite a few days, so that'll be quite nice. Janice and me at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Well, she's at 9 anyway, but she'll be in early. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Thank you so much for your company, and just enjoy what you've bought. Bye.
Join us on Tuesday the 6th of June when Jennifer Taylor will be introducing us to the art of sashiko. Sashiko is a hand sewing technique that began in ancient Japan, originally as a way of repairing and mending. Sashiko has evolved into an art form, and Jennifer will be demonstrating how to achieve the beautiful geometric shapes and patterns. So, join Jennifer Taylor on Tuesday the 6th of June at 9 AM for the art of sashiko, only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78.